more than that. The last thing was just I jump again to catch up.
I'm sorry. Let me just clarify. I was confirming that what you said is what happened.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't write in your notes? I jumped down a hole. We leveled up.
We're all hole jumpers.
I think y'all all tried to write that, and I think
didn't quite get there.
My memory's not that bad. So that's life. And don't worry, you don't need to be level 10.
I need 2,000 more XP.
It's just, yeah. I mean, see, that's easy. 2,000. Y'all can get that.
Yeah, none.
Y'all can get that. So
Matt, what did you just pull out of your bag? You crocheting?
Everything.
Yeah, it's blurred. So
blurred. I thought it was like, something inappropriate.
Because I wanted to
chapstick and pin.
Discord knew, like, don't show this.
Does it? It does blur chapstick. Do you have Burt's Bees?
It blurs anything, not a person.
Is your chapstick Burt's Bees? Yeah. Hey, twinning.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
Oh my God! Triplets.
Wow. All right.
It's the
best girls know what's up,
in the world, right?
Yeah,
and it's gotta be the plain.
It's gotta
be the plain peppermint one because
my mom bought me the red one.
Hey fellas,
it's
everyone show your
work.
chapstick.
It's only one that actually heals
fellas,
your lips at the same time.
Represent what you got.
Do you want to see the kinds of lubricant that I keep next to my desk?
Nope. I keep.
Right,
here we go. This is what I got. Oh, the label's invisible.
I would say, you can see the background.
It says
is that from that package that Foxy sent you?
It says thermal paste for thermal pad replacement.
Thermal paste.
Thermal paste.
You put that on your mouth? Wow.
What does it taste like? What flavor?
It helps with heat transfer.
He does. Look, he just puts it on his lips, guys. He's not eating it. Okay.
Yeah, but what's the flavor?
It still has a flavor on your lips.
It tastes like death.
It's
like death.
It's
like death.
Yeah.
Have you ever had mercury before? It's kind of like.
I believe the term is carcinogens.
I just think it's awesome that all three of us had it right there next to us.
Yeah, y'all had that ready to go.
I'm never near my Burt's Bees. It's always in my pocket somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mine lives on my desk.
Yeah,
I think my mom gave me a watermelon one that's in my purse as a backup for just in case, but peppermint's the only one.
Know what else? How are you going to prep your CPU for thermal
3 bottles of water because you'd like to stay hydrated.
It's going to drink it by accident.
I keep my thermal paste over by the shelf where I keep all the boxes for the old graphics cards that I can't seem to throw away.
Nice.
And processor boxes you don't get rid of because it might still be bad. You're going to have to send it
back.
That's right.
How will people know you have an Intel inside?
Without the box!
I was like doom scrolling one day through YouTube, and one of the short videos that popped up was like, look, I'm going to level with you. Throw away the box.
I had to do that for my Apple product.
And it's like, look, all the people who are watching this, you don't understand. You're not a millennial.
No, I'm not throwing
away. If you heard me say that,
he had a lot of boxes.
Throw away the box.
He recently threw away a lot of boxes.
Organize your wire drawer.
I need them.
The wire drawer. It's called a drawer for a reason.
Get rid of the
wires.
Throw it all in there. You don't need them.
Not touch a man's box of emotional support cables. Okay,
you know what it feels like.
We just got rid of them
recently. The 30-pin Apple connector could come back any day now. You never know.
Just because
you never know.
Currently use IDE connectors, okay? Just because we don't use them currently.
Y'all,
I'm
40, let's play.
You don't know. You think Firewire's dead?
Tonight's episode is sponsored by Burt's Bees. Let's go.
Let me get my phone.
Actually,
don't make me drag out my zip drive.
We also did, I'd like to tell you honest, we did get Maryland Department of Transportation back on board.
Are we sure? I'm not so sure.
Yeah,
we're not actually streaming. You're telling the audience it's not actually there.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, we're streaming. What are you talking about?
No, we're not. We're not live.
Yeah, we are.
Are we?
Yeah,
we're not.
Okay, we're not live.
My bad.
Whoa.
We've been live this whole time.
Yeah, I assume, and we're live.
I missed that.
Did win.
This is what happens when I don't do countdowns.
I never heard him say
We
that.
never
heard you
say
say
that we
it.
were live,
You
but the
just
notification
been on here
came up.
talking randomly.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my lord!
Oh, how boo! How dare we?
Just waiting for you to tell us that. Oh my god!
So,
Sorry
players.
for people who are watching. We thought we were
Set
waiting
the
to
mood.
start.
Players.
Sorry, JoJo.
Yeah.
It's Pookha's fault.
Probably not actually JoJo tonight, but
Yeah. So, coming back, you find yourselves. Y'all have all decided to jump down a hole because I don't know, you're idiots.
why not?
Why not? What a great question.
It was fun.
You jumped down a hole.
I mean, Kiri's not afraid of anything, and he said that that's where Sapphire was, so she went that way.
And that's what happened. So you all jumped down a hole, and for some reason didn't die. Maybe the hole had a purpose, but you didn't. You fell down through a torrent of flowing air that it was slowed your fall enough to cause you to gently fall, and y'all have now kind of moved off to the edge of this chamber through which air is just billowing out. You're all somewhat coming back together now. I mean, it took probably about 30 minutes for everyone to kind of get down and together, all in all. But you find yourself in a cavern of natural rock formation with air just buffeting by from the south at great speeds. In fact, it's so loud you can barely hear each other talk still. You don't see necessarily a lot of light. Let me make sure. Yeah, you can see just a little bit to the south from this room, but there is no light here. It is completely dark. So beyond like 15 feet, it's just dark. Kiri, I do believe you had orbs. Did you do dancing lights?
Yeah, she did light one.
Somebody did dancing lights.
I did my dancing lights. That was me. Yeah.
So you do have those still flying around you. I don't know that anyone else has done any other light ability.
Oh, I forgot. I have that orb.
But right at this spot, the wind is blowing very hard.
Drift globe.
The ceiling, the cavern ceiling is about probably 30 feet above y'all. Well, that's I would say the ceiling in this chamber, but as y'all look down the cavern, actually it kind of slants downward to 15 and then probably about 10 feet as y'all look down there. Just to give you an idea. But you kind of just see off into the dark, or off into the south, just a passageway of darkness with wind buffeting through it. What would you like to do? Boop, boop.
So Quentin was already down here?
Quentin was alive down here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure he didn't go splat.
No one went splat because the wind is flowing so fast that y'all fall, like it arrests your falls. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. In other words, when you jump, it's almost like, whoa, and then you come back down, you know?
Oh, so like the moon gravity.
Sorta, yeah. That's how fast the wind's blowing here.
Heard. I think Stugga would be wanting to go forward. It's a one-way passage, correct?
There really only seems to be... let me give you guys back your map here.
Can we push our way through it? Is it shoving us that hard to walk through?
It's fairly difficult to move right here, but you can move. Consider it difficult terrain for the effective speed, if you will. If you're moving south and really with it, it's whee!
How difficult is it for us, those that are under 3 feet tall?
Mechanically,
I thought you were on my back.
you're not being blown away,
I am on your back.
but I don't know how.
I think I am in your fire at some
This
point.
is a
I don't know.
fantasy world,
Mm.
but in the rules of this here board game, we also are playing, in addition to this story, where we left realism outside and beat it to death with sticks.
Bat fight.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Bat fight. I'm
I
sorry.
challenge reality to a bat fight.
Reality manifested from you in the form of the Platinum Dragon.
Oh.
You've been waiting for
We
this
slay
moment.
it, and we sleep, and we level up.
Do you still have boneless heroin with you?
A boneless heroin?
Was that a question to me? What are you talking about?
No, it's Doug.
It's the Harwin, or what's his
Wind
name?
Harrow. Sorry, I said his name
Wind
backwards.
Harrow.
I said heroin, not Wind Harrow. My bad. Said it backwards.
He's not completely boneless.
Yeah, he's got his rib cage.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He's not completely boneless. It's just his legs
And his arms.
and
Just imagining like a group of ogres.
his
like,
legs
I
and
forgot
arms.
you're carrying him to point us in the direction we need to go.
I think it's just legs. I didn't say arms, did I? just said legs.
Because he was able to point
You
with
did
his
something
arms.
to his.
Yeah.
You did something to his hands, though.
Yeah,
So
like
it
his
couldn't,
hands. I don't think his hands
and
have
Yeah, his
arms.
hands. He doesn't have
are
fingers.
melded together.
He
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah, they're-
have
They're
fingers.
stuck
So, yeah.
together.
Again, to
Or a
Like
mouthful.
mittens.
to restate his ailments, Wind Harrow currently
Yes.
has legs that have no bones in
No
them.
bones.
they're Harry Potter when he got his arm fixed, right? Like that's
Yeah.
what we're dealing with. He's got legs with no bones, so he needs some bone grow. And his hands, his fingers were like all fused together into a single mass. And
his mouth was like sealed shut.
was stitched like sealed shut, like it's just skinned over. You know what I mean? Well, like wasn't that in the Matrix? That
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, gross.
Yeah,
that's
ugh.
the image we're going with here.
Your
So-
sweat stinks.
So that's what happened to Wind Harrow. And remember, you asked for him to be
Wind Harrow is Orpheus?
incapacitated. You asked for him to be
I
incapacitated.
know. I made a wish to a genie
Yeah.
to get have him
To a gin.
incapacitated.
Well, and so Wind Harrow's incapacitated right now.
Yeah.
Is
Is it loud down here with the wind?
Pretty
Hear
loud,
each other?
yeah. You're like, what do you want to do? It's kind of how you have to really
I can
get
just
it to ear.
I can just talk into people's heads. It's okay.
That
I mean,
is
if there's only
your-
one way to
that
go.
is your ability.
not everyone can, you know? It's
I just one at a time though, so it's like I just have to jump. I'm sure I could do it really quick. Hey guys, what should we do? 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 And
This
everybody's
is
head.
Great. Make sure you
Yeah.
do it 5 times.
how do we respond? What?
Yeah.
I-
Wait, I can't hear you.
I really don't understand. Don't because you can't hear our thoughts.
I
Can you
whisper
hear
into
us?
I can
Ned's
hear your
ear,
thoughts.
hey, I
No,
think
I can't hear your
we're
thoughts.
going forward.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
In Stug's
Go
head,
forward.
in Stug's head, I say, tell him to have us. No, that's not what I said.
Throw Wind Harrow ahead of the group. Yes.
When Harrow point where we need to go now. This right.
All right. Stug would grab one of his not working hands and like, ooh,
His-
ooh,
his-
are
no,
we getting
his
warm?
arms
Are we
work.
getting cool?
His arms, his hands are just.
Oh, sorry. You
It's
just
like a
can't point.
flipper now. He's a great swimmer.
He's a great
He's-
swimmer.
Does that make sense?
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, excellent swimmer. So what are you doing?
Hey,
he can
which
also
way we go
hear.
here, huh? Yeah.
But if
Which-
it's really loud,
Hey, who's up here? Important people? Is this the way? Is Arisi this way?
who's up here as we jump down?
You don't know.
Hookah, what
be-
are you drinking? Is that the tiniest little can of like juice or something? What
Pineapple
is
juice.
it? No. It's such a little you're like
It's for mixers.
It was like a
little
Kiri
pineapple juice.
sized soda can.
You'll buy these little things?
That's Stug
No.
holding it.
That's just
Yeah.
straight pineapple
Yeah, it
juice. This is straight juice.
Button.
They make a bottle.
Wasn't it?
They
They
do
a
make a
big
bottle.
that you can like pour from.
Yeah, but I just want a little can.
It's just so small.
It's perfect.
Okay, so Little Spirit just told me to go forward.
Yes. Let the light source go first.
Oh, that's me. Really?
That
Is
would be-
Shalon being the light source?
Isn't
Okay.
she slight?
I mean, she
pulled
can
out
be on
the
fire.
globe and hit light.
Like,
And
you
turn
all
light
are
on.
literally made of fire. Don't
Carrie,
you all just glow?
how bright does the light from Dancing
Some.
Light
Let me
go?
read. I'm not sure. Let me read. Hold on.
I don't have fire. I have wispies. It's just
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Little
Smoke
Spirit
coming
does
off
not
of
emit
me.
light. I'd say Shalon probably can light up things in a 10-foot radius with her hair.
I would say her hair. Yeah. Stug
It's like
could
a
too.
torch.
If he like,
Torch-sized
Stug's
light.
not really emitting light.
It says
Yeah.
it's like
Well-
I'm creating up to 4 torch-sized lights within my range. It can look like torches, lanterns, glowing orbs. So I just have glowing orbs hovering in the air.
So I have dark
It sheds-
vision for 60. I can see all the way down the hall
What'd you say?
where the curve. I have dark vision of 60.
Mine
Agreed.
is a dim
How'd you do
light
that?
and
Always
10-foot
had
radius.
dark vision.
I've had dark vision of 60.
I have dark vision also.
Doug does not have dark vision.
My dark vision is 60 also.
Hey, Quentin, what you got?
Oh, I can see through the darkest night with the absence of all light for a distance of as far as the moon shines, motherfucker.
The moon shines.
Yeah, there's no moons down here. Sorry.
All right. So
I
you
love
guys
that you
are
said
you
that.
guys are good, I guess, except for old
I love middle
Stiggly
finger
Wiggly and
popped up.
Quentin.
Well, I have
No,
dancing
I'm,
lights.
I'm
You can
actually
see
pretty
it-
sure. I'm
Each one of
pretty
my
sure-
orbs goes for 10-foot radius.
I just don't know what it's under because I
Yeah, I
know
thought
that
you
the
had something
Twilight
for your
Priests
Twilight.
have-
Yep.
Yeah,
It'd be on your main player card.
I have some like stupid distance that I can see in the dark.
Well, that's with a special. Oh yeah, crap! You have 300 dark vision. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sorry.
I can see as far as the moon shines.
The
Paris
moon
Turtle
is
is just
apparently
taking
shining down
Quentin
here.
first.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stug, you're blind. Everyone else, it's dark.
There's some Stug can see 10 feet because that's about how far my innate dancing lights can
Why
go.
Yeah,
won't it
so I
let
can see
me
10 feet.
resize?
You're
I can see
15 feet
10 that's
behind
all I
him, bud.
Oh.
Do what?
I said he can see
Blind.
10 feet, but you're 15 feet behind him.
Stug is like reaching out to the wall, like, guys.
Blind
think we can go this
Stug
way.
is being led by a mute dude.
All right,
Stug
I go.
would accidentally
I go
hit
scurry
Wind Harrow with the wall. Like,
I
oh,
go
didn't see it.
I go scurry up in front of, or go next to Stug so he can see. I was gonna sit on his shoulder, but he
So you're
probably
gonna
wouldn't
go
want
right
me
there?
to do that. Yeah.
No, I got Wind Harrow on the shoulder.
Oh,
and-
that's
Okay.
right.
Stug would
But
say
it's
thank
gonna
you.
take us like double time to get through this corridor, is what we're saying, though, right?
Why is that? What is that? We
'Cause
see
the
now,
wind
right?
It's rough
beating
terrain.
us.
This is rough
I'm on-
terrain.
I'm
you
on
said that
Lumiki's
earlier.
back, holding on to Lumiki, and like Lumiki's helping me get through it easier.
Yeah, I'm using my superpower of going into the smoke of the hair.
Oh,
So you can
then-
see now 10 feet,
so-
Stug. I'll just stay next to Stug so he can see.
Thanks. I can move 10 feet.
Well, I mean, you can continuously move 10 feet if I'm moving with you.
Says I can only move that way, though. If I already moved once, I can't move again, right? Are we in turns? We're not in turns. So,
You're not in turns, but please,
okay.
just try to move one moment at a time.
yeah, all right, no problem. And I should be.
Who's going to be up front? Like, who's leading
in
the
the-
party here?
Shalon, absolutely.
I guess me, because I can see.
Shalon's up front.
She's the leader of the Deep
Well,
Dark
shoot.
Combat
He
Group.
thinks I'm the leader again. I'm not sure why we're after.
So it's Shalon and friends.
Oh no, it's still called Stug.
Either
I like
way,
that
it's the SAF. Like it's just
But
the
it's
SAF.
True.
it's
It's
SAF is acceptable.
Okay, well, you guys.
I did
begin
not
to-
move
We
my-
can
myself there.
actually
Who
Eris,
moved me there?
Turtle,
Because
and
that was
friend
not me.
is what I'm saying.
I
I'm just
probably
clicking- I'm just
accidentally
clicking
clicked
it.
you. Okay, never mind.
Shalon, I will say
Wait, I
for the
don't
purposes
see
of
you.
this, Syl cannot fly in this wind.
Oh.
Let me rephrase that. Syl
Uh-oh.
can fly right back up the pipe she came from.
Wait, guys, why? What is happening right now?
It's me.
Oh,
I'm
we're-
trying to find myself.
She's not here.
Oh, there's were two of me on the map for a minute. I don't know what was happening.
How about that?
Oh,
I-
there I am.
So I get the feeling we are going
The
in
right way.
the outdoor.
Yeah, Kiri, talk is control, which is also a hotkey in this, so don't click things while talking.
Why not?
Because it's a hotkey in this game, and you're
Gonna be a
targeting,
problem,
You're
huh?
miscellaneous. You're like targeting random people to attack them,
Okay,
and
well,
it also messes up your move.
I did
Pookha,
that one on purpose, Pookha.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Syl is holding tight to my shoulder.
Sure.
Flaming owl, holding tight, heard.
Okay, so you guys begin to move past, pushing through this air, down the caverns, just kind of being very cautious
Mm-hmm.
and feeling it out.
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
can see that there's not a lot of evidence of foot traffic
Habitation. Mm.
or habitation or anything like
We
that.
should have the smoky one check for sausages.
For smoked sausages?
Mm.
Eris Turtle,
Which one's the smoky one?
Eris Turtle, I don't really understand exactly which one's the smoky one, but I just got you a load of sausages from the gin.
Yes, we need more.
They were delivered to Wagon Master.
Ah, the cheese is really good.
There's an absolutely absurd amount of sausage and cheese covering Wagon Master right now.
Ah, we need crackers.
You got croissants.
Had.
What? You're gonna let him eat the croissants?
So as
I
you
don't
guys
think he
look
knows
at,
where they
at the
are.
cave walls and even the floor,
Had croissants.
again, just to
Had
give,
croissants.
just to kind of give emphasis to, the air itself seems to have smoothed the
Oh.
walls. I mean, that's
Oh.
just
Impressive.
to
So it's
give you an
not
idea
bumpy.
of how intense and maybe how long this has been blowing in here.
Like 5 minutes. Or
Yeah,
For
5,
sure,
10
at
maybe.
least.
Doug doesn't
Keep
know
an eye
rock.
out for a fondue pot.
Stug doesn't know rocks. Nor time.
So as you make your way south, you do, you feel that it begins to kind of curve east.
Yeah.
Maybe some glad wrap.
And
I don't think that
eventually,
exists yet, Eris Turtle.
y'all come to you aren't moving. Eventually, y'all come to a kind of a fork in the road where you have a pathway to the left or the right. I'm just gonna get you
There's.
up
Oh,
there.
okay. Let me just. Yep. Oh.
Yeah, I just figured, why not?
I assume this is a perfect opportunity to accidentally hit Wind Hero against the wall and say, "Hey, which way?"
Roll a d10.
What's
Okay.
happening right now?
Wax is having fun with Miki.
Fire!
Oh, a 4.
He takes 4 points of damage.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you just
thought that would
you're
tell us
kinda
which
walking
direction.
And you just kind of whack him. Hits scrapes up against the wall.
Is it a jagged wall or no? It's pretty smooth here
It's
still.
pretty
You
smooth
said.
wall.
It's pretty smooth. It still hurts.
Still wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still provide a lot of force.
Okay. Hey, which way? Wind Hero? Huh?
Which
See,
way do you see
got a
his
point.
body pointing?
Mm. Where do you keep the crackers?
Is that what you're calling Savor now?
What's the stare for?
Why you
I don't
calling
know. I think I'm
Savage
being asked to
crackers?
roleplay a person with no hands and a sealed mouth, so I don't know what you want from me.
I think I would. You have hands. You can push. You just point. That's what. He knows what he's in for.
I think what they're looking for is the theater of the mind.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Where's your
Um,
improv skills, Pookha?
Wind Hero points off to the right. at this
Okay,
fort.
to the right. To the right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stuck with. We're that way, right?
yeah.
We're going. That's the way.
He's pointing to the what would be the east.
Stuck with turn back.
Kira, you
We believe-
following, or you want me to approve those moves?
You can approve of those moves. I'll move back to the right. I just was looking.
All right, well, I'm assuming everyone's just following along. Stug, where are you going?
I ain't gonna be going to the
There's,
right.
there's a big hole back there, just so y'all know. Big hole back there.
Big,
big
big
hole.
hole down there.
Back the other way.
Do we go down it?
Is it a hole or
No.
a cavern or like a trench?
You jump down this one. I assume you're gonna jump down that one.
Well, this
All
one
right,
had air coming up.
I don't think there are any crackers in this dead end hallway.
Quentin and Kiri, Little Spirit. Everyone give me some perception checks, actually. 'Cause
Good
y'all can
thing.
see.
Purrs.
I can see.
I don't. You didn't ask for me, did you? No.
You cannot
You
see.
said everyone.
You
Oh,
can-
but
you
you-
can see
A
the key.
Nadius. Does the Nadius have? Mm-hmm. Would you like an Nadius to roll?
I can't
Sure.
see nothing.
Sure. I rolled really crappy, sorry.
I don't see any crackers.
Hey, Anadius, he can see.
So you guys
Yeah.
look, those of you that are 15 and above,
So Anadius and myself.
y'all can see and look. You can see the wall all the way in the back here,
Mm-hmm.
and you're able to make out and see
Bones.
a littering of dead creatures.
Oh.
Okay. You two
Shalon, this is
pause
just a bunch
right
of dead
there,
creatures at this
Porfavor.
dead end.
You see a whole bunch of dead creatures right about where Kiri is now standing, and standing all the way to the end of the chamber there.
Hulk.
Kiri's all the way there, and she
oh.
still can't see it.
Hulk.
Yeah, well, she feels
that
it
a
'cause
brand of cracker?
She steps on like a leg, and it kind of crunches as she's walking. So you see like giant spiders that are upside down, or just kind of standing even right side up with their legs contorted in on themselves. There's like cave lizards and giant bats,
all alive in here?
all dead. They're all
Dead.
Dead.
Everything in here is dead besides us.
You actually see a female drow, kind of decked out in like fine looking chainmail with knives that have like rubies on the pommel.
I've seen this episode.
I want a
Baldur's
knife.
Gate.
Hold on, Louina. You need to do something before you move.
Is it Minthara?
They don't, as you look at all these creatures, they don't appear, you don't see any blood. They don't appear to have any injuries whatsoever. Like there's no
Natural causes.
ichor, blood.
Blunt force trauma.
Well, some of them have exoskeletons that are not crushed. You know what I mean? Like
Poison.
they look like they just died.
They went to sleep in a hotel.
Asphyxiation, perhaps? Hmm.
Maybe they're not actually dead.
There isn't really even
I did a nature check.
There isn't really
22.
even a smell of death, right? Like it's very faint. You would expect it to be a lot stronger.
I did a nature check. I don't know if that helps at all. 22 of what the heck could cause this.
What was your
And
perception
in the
check?
very back,
14.
you guys are able to hear and see
My natural
some
perception is 19.
fissures. Y'all are able to hear and see some fissures where air is just kind of whistling through. Tiny fissures in the rock, blowing past you guys. So Kiri, you, I'll do your nature check. What specifically are you looking for?
What
They are
would cause
dead.
these things to die without having blunt force trauma or bleeding or whatever, like you said?
I mean, it's just really tough to tell. You're really not aware of anything in the natural world that would create a scene like this. This definitely does not seem natural.
Okay.
And I need you and the Mickey to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh Lord. I really didn't mean to go that far. I meant to go the one block. I'll roll it, but it's fine. I
hit
meant
the
to go
check
one block
boxes.
ahead.
That's my roll here.
Crap, what the heck? I tried to roll and it pulled my whole character. That was weird. Oh, I think. Okay.
What's the Mickey got?
I don't know. I gotta get her card up. Hold on. Was that right? That was con.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a 9.
So you feel a sensation come upon you, almost like a pulling and almost like the breath itself is being sucked out of you. But you like grit and fight and like hold the air in your lungs, and you're able to it just hold. But Lumiki starts coughing
Uh-oh.
and kind of
No.
collapses. Her feet
No,
falling out from
Lumiki!
under her.
No, Lumiki!
And
I grab
She seems to
Lumiki.
be gasping for air.
I get behind her and I grab her feet and I start pulling her. Help me! Pull her back! Pull her back! Pull her back! Quick now! Somebody pull her back, please, please,
Is
please!
anyone else doing anything?
Stuck!
I'll help
I
her pull
was-
it back.
I was told I don't see more than 10 feet in front of me. She's 15.
Well, Kiri does
Oh
have dancing
my
lights
God.
around her, so you can
You
clearly
see me. I am light. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm lit
You
up.
see
You
Kiri,
see
you
me.
just don't see the dead or not
You
dead
see
bodies.
her dragging Lumiki, who seems to be like. Okay.
It's a trap! It's a trap! Help me! It's a trap!
Like Stug was
It-
like, all right.
I'm too far back to help her.
I'm like screaming.
I'm
help,
pretty
you know.
sure I would not be any help.
All right. So Quentin,
Stuck's
you're able to
gonna
go up there.
unhook Wind Harrow, and he's gonna tie his legs together, and then he tries
I
to
just walk
rope
up and help my
Kiri
friend
with
pull
him.
her cat back.
All right.
Okay. Quentin, you're able to pull Lumiki without fail
What?
with Kiri's
No,
help.
I thought mine was the safest way.
Y'all are able to pull Lumiki.
While you're tying the hero's legs into a knot to fashion him into some sort of rope with which you can lasso the cat.
You just grab her
Yeah.
legs and I'll pull her
And
back.
I just walk forward and like help pull back.
So y'all drag Lumiki back. But it still appears that she cannot breathe.
Give her a good berry. How does this work? I don't know. What?
Okay, I can try that. I give her a good berry. I pull one out of my. I rummage through my hair and I give her a good berry. Give her a good berry.
Doug would do a medicine
She's very
check.
frantic, right? I mean, she can't breathe. She's not eating a good
Yeah,
berry.
yeah. I heard.
You're doing
Just
a medicine
punt it
check?
down her throat.
Yes, Doug would like to do a medicine check to see if he
Okay, roll a medicine check.
would have an idea of how to handle this kind of situation. Because if he does, I think he knows exactly what to do.
I'm rolling one just for fun. Oh, wow.
17.
Also
Um,
17.
Okay, this looks like clear signs of asphyxiation,
Doug would pull out a knife.
but
We cut open her throat.
No, don't
What?
cut her.
No.
Take her into the wind tunnel.
She can't breathe.
but you
Put
guys
her in the wind tunnel.
You guys can see by your medicine check that her airway is not clogged.
Is clear.
Her
There,
airway
yeah.
is clear, and she.
But more clear is better.
She cannot breathe. Although her lungs are pulling in what you would perceive to be air. She is currently asphyxiating.
There's something magical there. It tried to do it to me. I felt it was trying to suck my air, my breath out of me, and I don't know what to do. How do we save her? How do we save her?
Can I try a survival check?
You can. Quentin with an Arcana.
Do I notice anything magical about it?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, you don't.
And or does she have any crackers in her fur?
Okay. So you examine her fur, looking for trace evidence of magic and or cracker crumbs. You,
I'm
I
already
mean,
getting ready to play Icket.
yeah, you can only infer based upon what the other two have done with a pretty good medicine look over. You can only infer that this must be magical of some kind. But you don't. I mean, you don't really know. I mean, if you know if it was traps. I mean, if it was like a trap that was laid. I mean, it could be a curse. Could be, a specific school, like thaumaturgy, but be very specific, maybe.
I mean, the only thing that
She doesn't appear to be taking damage. She just can't breathe.
I won't do that.
Yeah, you don't even. First of all, does this thing even need to breathe? It's not a cat. You won't let me eat it.
Well, I mean, she's not taking damage now.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
I don't know what kind of wizard I am, but I do not have dispel magic. I was looking for it. So above the table, I can't help at the moment.
Oh, I have dispel magic.
So does Anaudius. No, he doesn't? Yes, he does? I don't know.
I think he
well,
does.
Quentin
Pretty
doesn't.
sure he does.
But I don't know. Is it magic?
Yes,
Yeah.
Do we know it's magic?
There doesn't appear to be any crackers, but
Yeah,
this is some
Pookha
sort of magical
told-
effect. It could be
Well,
a
but-
curse. That could explain the lack of crackers.
The magic explains the lack of crackers.
At
Well,
this
the curse.
point, probably about 30 seconds has passed.
I thought at first that
Yeah. Okay.
that
We
Lemiki
got
had
like
found
4 minutes.
crackers and
Who's
was
got
choking
dispel
on the
magic?
crackers.
I don't.
I don't have remove curse on my thing. I mean, I have it, but I don't have it prepared.
If I
This is-
if I cast dispel magic on her, is that going to fix it?
You guys
So you're saying this
You-
is magic?
No, I have no idea.
Quentin,
That's what
do you
I'm
say
thinking.
magic? Do you say it's magic? Is it magic? Do I need to
I
dispel
think-
magic?
I think it's
I
some
think it-
kind of magical effect.
I was like, her
It doesn't
airway is
have-
clear.
It doesn't appear that she's choking on crackers.
Yeah,
unless
her
they're
airway's
magical
clear.
crackers.
There's not much like obstructing her. She just literally cannot take in oxygen.
Have we put our hands
What is
down her throat?
oxygen? Is that a brand of cracker?
That was part of the medicine check.
No.
Yeah, that's how we knew that her airway was clear.
Airway's clear.
We touched the inside of her lungs. We're like, all right, it's good.
Seems like that would do
All
more
right,
harm than good. That's
I guess
Right.
I cast dispel magic because I'm frantic.
hands
and
are
I'm thinking
small.
it might work. I cast dispel magic
Are-
on her.
are we sure? What
What
else?
else are we gonna do?
But I'm
Unless
trying to
we-
save her.
Put her in the wind tunnel. I don't know.
Doug says
We-
as he stands there holding the knife. Like, I've been waiting to do a tracheotomy.
He's like, I've been
So
waiting
long.
to stab this cat.
Cat doesn't die, is from what I remember.
Well, she
So
does
when we-
die, but I have to bring her back. She's died once. I have to bring her back. I have to pull her back from the astral plane.
You see Ananias
Are
pulling
we
a jar
sure
of
that-
mayo out of his backpack.
Are we sure the cat needs air?
She's not moving.
Okay, Louina, you cast Dispel Magic.
Do you need to say a level?
No. So you you put your hands upon the Miki and send the spell into her, but the effect does not seem to break.
Oh.
Oh no, it didn't work. It didn't work.
Hey, I know how I have someone here who's trying to kill us right there. Maybe you should ask him. Stuck
can't
calls that wind here.
talk.
Hey, just led your cat to almost certain death. What should happen to me?
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Sorry, what have
Kiri,
you done?
how easy
Hey,
is it for you
I
to bring
tried
her
to
back
kill
from
your
the
cat.
astral plane?
I forget.
Is it worth it to just let her die?
What's wrong with you people?
Dang. Isn't
No.
that it? That's another cat saying your cat should die. I just want to point that out. I didn't say it. I was asking
It's
questions.
a small cat being intimidated by a big cat.
I'm being honest. I'd have to look it up again because it doesn't say anywhere.
I
on
like
that thing
the
on
idea
how
that
works.
you guys are just like, I could try something, but I might get a headache.
I don't have it prepared. I can't do it.
I mean, you can ritual cast it, King.
Ritual
You got
cast
time.
anything in
not-
that book?
I think I have to
I
have a
can.
long.
Quentin
I thought
leans
that
down
would
to
say that I
Lemiki
can do it.
It
and
takes
casts
10 minutes.
the
but I
cantrip
think so.
Spare the Dying.
I have a
Oh.
long. I think I have to have a long rest to like bring her back. I forget how it works. I've done it
All
one
right,
time,
well-
do
and
have
it's
to do
not
it
anywhere
over
on my
a long
character
rest.
sheet. Yeah.
Well, fine. Then I would have immediately started ritual casting remove curse after I pulled my book out of my.
Okay, so
bag.
you pull your book out and start laying out your stuff and begin preparing the ritual remove curse.
Sure.
It is going to take you 10 minutes to do.
Can I check a pulse in the
during
meantime?
which time the Mickey can't breathe. What?
10 minutes is a long
Can I
time.
check her pulse? Does she have a pulse?
Yeah, you can check her. That'd be a medicine check.
Maybe you
And
say
combine that
Wind
with a
Harrow.
nature check, because you don't know what an average snow lion pulse should be. Or
Oh,
snow
that was
leopard
so
pulse.
close to being a nat 20.
Yeah, it's going pretty quick.
That's probably good.
I don't know.
Question.
She might not be happy about the situation. Little anxiety.
When you gave a description of Wind Hero, you said it was like a flap of skin over his mouth, correct?
No, it was stitched, wasn't it?
And just kind of seamed together.
Stab him in
Stug's
the mouth.
Stug's gonna use that knife and like, well, if we just make a little slit where his mouth was.
And hopefully he's not bleeding out.
Any kind of roll for that, or I have a pretty good idea where your mouths are.
But yeah, and I honestly don't know because she's sort of like an astral plane cat. She's not like she doesn't look like that, so I don't know
I
if
know.
she actually
I
needs to
remember
breathe or
when
not.
I remember when she passed, and I couldn't try cat. You said her body like disappeared and went
Try
into.
cat.
Right?
All right, you
So I
kind
don't know
of
if
slit.
Yep.
You kind of like cut a slit through his mouth, Stug.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
That
Hey.
closes right back up.
Hey.
And
he's trying to kill us. He's trying to kill us. He killed Lumiki. He sent us in
Yeah.
a trap. He sent us in a corner where we knew we would
Yeah, he's
die.
like,
But then he would die.
oh, you see his mouth like kind of.
Bloody.
Oh!
Yes.
Finally,
Wait, don't. I'm in my book. I can't
Gate!
tell if it has anything
and
in.
Stug and
Nope.
Wind Harrow
Stug.
disappear into an dimension door.
Oh God. Nope. 1 second, because
Right.
Anadius would
Okay.
be able to do
Counter spell.
counter spell.
He's been waiting for this moment for all his life.
He watched Stug pull out that knife and he was just like, just use it on my face. Let's try dragging Lemiki into the wind tunnel. See if that just forces air into her lungs.
Do you need to make any roll here?
Does Lemiki need to breathe?
Yeah,
That's what I was
you
saying.
make
Figure
a,
that out.
you make a
Conversation we've
roll.
been having.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
She's like a cat from the astral planes. I don't know if she needs to breathe or not. She likes to eat though, so I don't know.
Sometimes you just like to eat for like, the texture and the feel.
Yeah, but what if it's just like a habit, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a you make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
Mm-hmm.
So that's yeah, you make a roll.
All right. All right. Let's see what it says here.
Your spellcasting ability would be. Let's see.
Spell casting.
We're just adding.
Spellcasting. There it is. Spellcasting board. It's my charisma 8 plus my proficiency bonus and my charisma modifier.
No, that's your DC.
Oh, you're right.
I think you're just gonna add your charisma. And
Just add the
proficiency
charisma
to the roll, right?
if that's what you want.
Yeah, so roll d20, add charisma and proficiency, I believe.
Roger, roger. Come on, baby. 12. Plus 8 from charisma.
All right. Yeah, his gate
And-
fizzles.
8 from charisma?
That's what he says here
Yeah.
on his.
No, plus 4 from charisma.
Oh, it says plus 8. Oh,
no,
that's a
because
save.
he's might be
That's-
specialized.
You're right.
It should just be on his spell sheet list, right? Like, isn't it at the top?
What's that?
No, I guess it's not, huh?
No, it's
Yeah.
on the ability. It's plus 4. Pardon me. So 16.
I mean, I have plus 5
Plus
on wisdom.
proficiency, which
It's plus 4
gives
as
him
well.
a plus. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, high five.
Yeah,
I was right.
fizzles.
Grab him.
You better close his mouth again.
Yeah. How
Gag
about
him.
Okay.
Stug starts choking him?
Okay.
Yep.
So Stug's choking him.
Fix
It's been
the
about
cat!
a minute. It's been about a minute at this point.
Yep.
Lamiki or Carrie, can you give
You're
me a
1/10 of the way
Constitution?
there, Shalon.
Can you give me a Constitution
Yep.
save with Lamiki?
Yeah. Wait, crap. Where did her card go? Her card. What the heck? Her card went by.
I'm
Hold on.
going as quickly as I possibly can. Don't interrupt me.
Oh, it was
Oh yeah.
That ain't good.
I see. I didn't roll a save the first
Yeah,
time.
you see her kind of get to her feet and try to like power through, but then just collapse again, still just gasping and coughing.
And very clear, Shalon is frantically trying to get through this spell to try.
It's
to
really
save
difficult
the
with the
cat.
wind blowing the pages all around, and
Yeah,
hopefully
wind.
someone would hold the book open.
It might not-
Tunnel.
Might even be 10 minutes. This might be a 12-minute thing. Heard. Okay.
Yeah, like the
Will you
chalk all
stop
over the
giving him
place.
ideas, asshole?
Eris Turtle is considering trying cat.
The cat is
Well.
holding her book.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Isn't
other
the
cat.
book bigger than the cat?
So Stug, you're choking Wind Hero,
Probably.
Yes. Yes.
really
so
crushing
he can't.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's stopping him. At least he
Yeah.
gets to have fun. Yeah. I think he'll keep this going unless someone tries to stop him.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him like, and you see like life begin to slip from his eyes.
It feels good. Feels
Give
good.
me a
Stug would like to start increasing the heat in his hands too.
sure, yeah. Give me a just give me a wisdom check.
Sure. You just want to check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just want to see if you have the will to not kill him.
Strong 9.
Yeah, it's you definitely. The heat is intensifying in your hand.
Stug feels good about this.
Yeah, and you guys see Stug's hand kind of begin to glow. Wind Hero's
Yeah,
eyes, because you've got it right around his face, right? Or two
Curious
hands?
sees none of this.
Yeah, so he
'cause
can-
Throat
Curious-
and
Make-
face.
Yeah.
I said we
Curious
didn't
sees
need
none
more
of Mickey.
sausage.
So make sure he
Curious
can't do
sees none of
another.
Curious is none of
Another-
this.
I think
You're
Anadius
solely
and Quentin are
focused
the
on
only
Mickey.
ones paying attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing Anadius
So,
would not be involved.
yeah. So yeah. So he's being strangled. Anyone doing
There we
anything
go.
else right now?
Looks like everyone's pretty busy.
All right. Cool. I'll say
Lumiki, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to save you. Shalon's trying to save you. Just hang on. You can do it,
Frantically
Lumiki. You can do it.
gasping.
I know you can do it,
Yeah,
Lumiki.
she's-
You're gonna be okay.
she's
You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be
scratching-
okay.
She's scratching deep into the ground.
I pull out my oak leaf. Great Oak Father, please watch over her. Please help us. We really need her. Please help us. I don't know what's happening. I can't help her. None of my spells are working. I can't heal her. I don't understand.
Yep.
I know.
Anadius would go ahead and start going through Wind Hero's pockets as he's
Cool.
being
Y'all
choked to
already
death.
searched him.
Oh, he had nothing.
Yeah. Y'all definitely already searched Wind Hero.
I
didn't
am
have
one
okay.
going to.
Stug, his
Mhm,
skin begins to kind of
Good.
you feel a smell
Bubble?
of burning and bubbling.
Good.
And
I thought we
starts
didn't
to
need
kind
more
of
sausage.
frantically
I told
shake.
you to look for crackers. Sorry.
He begins to kind of frantically shake in your hands. We're at about 2 minutes now. So,
Dear.
Nikki, will you make another Constitution save?
Oh, 16.
All right.
Stand up. Stand
Yeah,
up.
Nikki trying to stand up and again tries to just hunch it and pull in air. And finally, you guys see like a cough and a and just like spit, and she seems to suck in some air.
There was a breath.
Hey, Kitty, you can do it again. Do it again. Do it again. More hair. Suck it in.
Yeah, she kind of falls and lays down on her
Yeah,
side,
suck
but
it up.
it's panting heavily.
Panting
Scripture-
is alive.
I scritch her behind her ears. And I just keep trying to reassure her to breathe, breathe, breathe.
About this time, Windhar's face and throat kind of burst into flame.
Yes. Yes.
As at
All
this
right.
point, lava is now seeping from your hands and kind of engulfing him.
He's
Doug.
I don't think we're going to save Savra with you killing him.
Ah,
I think
it's like
late.
that movie.
Yeah. You hear what feels like a scream on the back of
Oh.
your hand,
Yeah.
but it's not. Y'all really don't hear it. There's like a vibration,
covered.
but you're like, is he making noise? That's weird.
Or is
This
his
is,
skin making noise as it bubbles up?
Question. Like inside, Stug. Like, does he feel like he's something appreciates what he's doing right now?
Give me a wisdom check.
Oh, sure thing.
You have like a symbiote inside of you or something?
16, sir.
During this moment of intense action, if you will, you know, your acquaintances struggling for the life of a loved one, you doing what you do best and just focusing on causing harm and pain to another. You get the feeling as you see his eyes begin to bubble in their sockets,
Glass
burst and then
hurt.
ooze out.
Oh,
While he's still screaming, and the body begins to, I did say body, it begins to shake and contort as life leaves it, and the final synapses of his cranium fire into the muscle structure of his lifeless corpse. A feeling of oneness does find you. And in the end, you're like,
IMAX is pleased. Stug's gonna
it's
stand
hard.
up, toss the body
It's
into the.
really hard to
Did you
chase.
say-
It's
did you
really
say
hard to
IMAX
chase
is
that
pleased?
moment of.
Imix.
It's really hard to chase that
Imix?
moment of ecstasy because
Who the crap is Imix?
as you feel the last neurons firing off and the death rattles ending in his body, as the body slumps, so too does your elation.
Oh.
And you find yourself looking for your next high.
Well,
Oh, no,
clear.
he's
The
an
next
addict.
high for Stug would be throwing the body into that dead corner over there.
Yeah. And then finally, that corner
Then
of
just Stug would be-
corpses that were pristine and seemingly unharmed now has something truly marred to join its ranks. And his body flips over, flops, and slides next to the corpse of the drow wearing the nice and shiny chainmail.
And Stug would just be panting, and that was just enjoyable.
Let's say nice
What's
and
happening?
shiny chainmail.
I,
Yeah, okay. Just making sure y'all heard that.
what was happening?
Well,
Hey guys, what's happening over there?
you killed him.
What?
Sorry, I'm doing my best here, guys.
What?
Well, you killed him.
Who?
I'm just imagining like
Uh,
Raiders of
dude
the
that you
Lost
have on
Ark
the-
viewing the you'd be like
Yeah.
Sorry.
So do we go to the left now?
Ugh, that's
Since
bad
Beth
sausage.
was on the right.
What's going on with the cat?
She's
Yeah, Mickey's
Breathing.
on her side, just breathing heavily.
catching her breath.
Are we?
Kira, you
We-
didn't so
we
much
waiting here?
see what happened as you smelled it.
Yeah, I also heard and said Imix would be proud.
What? Who? Who's that?
Stug, you know who that is.
Okay.
All right.
Does Kiri?
All right.
I don't.
What can I do to?
Is-
What can I do
is-
to help you? What do you
Wait,
need?
does
Cut
Kiri
her up?
know who that is?
Does
No, I
Kira
don't
know
think you
who
mentioned it.
Imix is?
Yeah.
I don't think we've
Not
mentioned its
yeah,
name.
unless you guys, the people that had an encounter with the entity that did identify himself. I don't know that she does. I don't know that any. I can't recall anyone ever
thought
speaking to
Imix
you
was a
about
woman.
Imix.
Right, but I just mean like that name. Would Kiri possibly know what it is? Since
don't
we're
think
trying to
so.
destroy elementals and stuff.
I mean,
don't-
we
I don't
haven't
think
spent
so.
time learning about elementals. Here.
Oh, we haven't.
I mean-
But I can
I mean,
summon elementals, so I've looked
you-
at what
have you
elementals I
read
can
book?
study and stuff. I mean, I can summon them. I don't know. It's fine. I'm just going to pretend that my friend didn't just say it. Prince of Evil Elemental would be proud
Yeah.
of him.
People can shoot fireworks, but they also blow their hands off all the time doing it too. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That doesn't make them pyrotechnicians.
Sure.
Be careful with what
well,
you bring into this world.
What can I do? What you need?
Why
How
don't you
can
pick
I
up
help?
Lamiki and let's go left?
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
she
got fire
can't walk
hands.
by her.
Drow in chainmail? Sorry, I'm
Turn-
sorry. This is
Sure.
y'all's. This is
Don't
y'all's
go.
thing.
Don't go
I-
that way. It's a trap. Don't
But-
go in there. Don't go in there. You won't be able to breathe.
I tossed the. I mean, I found I threw the trash over there.
Also, Ananias would
Hmm.
see the glimmer and gleam coming off of
Oh.
Kiri's dancing lights as
Uh-huh.
they
Oh.
refract against those rubies in the handles of the daggers. That's
You
I've been
goddamn
looking at
right.
it too.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
That's-
sorry. I'm letting him down. I apologize.
the
Give me 1
sheath
second.
in the drow's on the
Just-
drow's
just
belt. There are
Freaking
two
use.
ruby.
I have
there
been
are there's matching daggers
trying not to
decorated with
go and grab the
rubies.
dagger.
Also,
I want it, but
Ananias-
I'll die.
Just
Oh,
be
sorry,
smart
go ahead.
about it then. Like throw something in there
Ananias-
and try to pull it backwards, but don't walk into that room because
Ananias
you're not
would
going to
use
be able to breathe.
Mage Hand to start sending a hand towards that dagger
Oh, okay.
and unsheathing and pulling it towards him.
Hold on.
No problem.
Mage Hand
Shouldn't
cannot
it-
make it there.
Oh,
The wind's blowing
30
too
feet,
hard.
isn't it?
The wind's blowing too
I mean,
hard.
Wind's blowing.
I would
too-
allow if there was an arcane trickster who wanted to use their incorporeal mage hand, but
Mhm,
his regular one is still a physical entity taking up space. So to me, that mage hand he summons it and he goes, woo! He gets blown down the path. Let's just bye. The wind's just blowing too hard for that.
Okay.
Again, it's a physical entity. I mean, it can pick up the daggers. It can
Just
lift
shoot your
things
harpoon
weights.
at it and pull it back towards you. Good lord, Stug.
It's a good.
That's why y'all bring her.
Stug's gonna.
I
That was good. Yeah, this
I
is
have
like
rope.
why you, that's
Ananias
a good
is over
thought while
there
you're
throwing
worrying about your.
cat treats
your
towards
cat.
the daggers. Go get the daggers, Lumiki. Go get the daggers.
I am going to make a lasso out of my rope and I'm going to try to lasso one of them.
You're holding the book.
Not anymore.
Can't-
You pull your
I've
rope
been-
out. You
Okay.
kind of make a lasso. You
I attempt.
throw it, and it immediately flies behind you because it's rope.
They
It's
win.
disgusting
I
wind.
tried. I had to try.
It's disgusting wind bellows at your face.
Is this
We'll-
like
we'll
where
ready his
Anadia starts to
harpoon.
go all Palpatine
Okay.
on her for failing him as
What's
her
the weight? Does the
Body,
harpoon
get
have
the
weight, Slug?
body.
Let's see here. Honestly, you don't remember? Inventory harpoon.
Harpoon. Just help me out here. I'm just really trying to make this.
Let's see. Weight is 3.
Okay. So I'm gonna need a athletics check to really cannon this thing. I mean, we're talking
Okay.
to fire this
Understood.
3-pound harpoon, which has a rope tied to it. In addition
Oh, it's only 3
to
pounds?
the
14.
athletics,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna need a sleight of hand or dexterity to aim it. The wind is just flat all over the place. And that could be an attack. It should all be the same thing, though, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll just do a dex.
Yeah.
And a 19 for the dex.
All right. It flies true. And so you
Into the
hit your
drow.
mark, and
All
yeah,
right.
you got him. You got him hooked. You just got.
Is it
there.
a lady or is it a man? I thought it was
It's
a lady.
a lady.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Come on,
I
let's
said
show respect for the.
em.
Oh, sorry.
Got him.
So I could start pulling it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. All right. Someone went fishing.
All right. You pull the corpse of the drow back out of the
Stuck
chamber.
doing that while Anadius is going full Gollum in the corner.
Yeah.
yes, bring us the precious.
And I'm going to put the drow's loot in the party sheet.
No, you're not. You're gonna put it in Anadius's inventory.
I'm going to put it in a
Because you know that's exact-
inventory. Is that what's happening?
He's probably
No,
like,
uh-uh, we're
yeah,
gonna look
no,
at
no. Anadius is
all,
gonna
Anadius
let
doesn't-
Doug show
Okay.
everyone
Anadius
else.
doesn't
the
do
drow
that.
out.
Let me
Hey.
just describe.
Hey, it was my idea to use the harpoon. I just want to see what it is.
Okay,
I
let
went
me
a Ruby
describe
Dagger
what it is
before
as a
Luigi
level
started
naughty.
with me.
dying.
Level with me, Luina.
Yeah, as a
Anadius
naughty-
doesn't
yeah.
sleight of
Let you
hand.
know
Let me
what it is.
describe the elf who is wearing a regular T-shirt with one dagger. That's what you see.
A regular
by the time-
T-shirt?
That's what you know. There's no chainmail
Oh my
shirt.
god.
But by the time it gets there, it's not there anymore. Anadius is moving north up the cavern.
Was she a
So-
gold ring?
Yeah, the dagger's just wearing a the elf's just wearing a Hanes T-shirt. Seems it's actually just a regular iron dagger. It was probably the dark vision. You know how everything's like sub red and you're looking in the low light.
That does sound right.
That's what it wasn't rubies. It
You
was
do need
just
to
the
look out for
glint. No, so the elf is wearing what is obviously, or the drow rather, a set of elven chain.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 fine daggers.
Dibs.
Again, they seem to be decorated with ornate rubies all along them. And you even see like rubies cut into like the wound channel, and you're like, that doesn't seem effective. But they're just beautiful ornate daggers. And then there's also a scroll.
Oh. Put that in the party
Shalons.
sheet.
Look, Sean, it's scroll.
It's like,
Shalons
Sean's
are reading.
trying to save.
Paper.
Sean's trying to save your cat right now.
the scroll does
The cat is
have
breathing.
the scroll does have the words primordial ward written on it.
Gonna hold on to that, Anadius would say, I think.
So the only person that really seems to understand that lettering and wording is actually Luina.
Oh.
It's not in Elvish.
It is not necessarily in Elvish.
What is it in? What is it in? Ha 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 ha.
I would say the scroll is written in probably a mix of Fey language
Okay.
and
Just
some
because paper doesn't mean it's for me.
some druidic. In other words, like somebody just puts like little twig symbols on there every now and then.
You
I
mind
just
putting
wanted to
this
draw
It
all
a
in
looks
that
like
brand.
party?
something that Kiri
A
would
Naughtius
scribble.
would not be doing this right in front
So
of
again,
people. He
I'm
would.
gonna put this stuff in the party sheet. If I can figure out, I don't know how to do that.
And is
And
Lumiki
that
fine
wall.
now? Is that how that's going?
The Mickey seems to be recovering.
Okay, so no problem.
There's still money in the party sheet.
There's always money in the party sheet.
There you go. So that stuff's in the party
Mhm.
sheet. And I need to take a quick break. Real quick.
Heard.
Okay.
So
Yay! Off-camera
I will be back.
caffeine.
yeah. Let me yeah. Be right back. then we're back.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah. Well.
So Kiri, the cat's fine. Yeah. All right. We're I guess we're gonna go the other way.
If y'all want any of that loot, take it from the party sheet, put it on your inventory.
I guess I'll take the spell because I can read it. Wait,
We're
where
actually
did it
getting a
go?
chance to loot it.
Potato.
No.
Canonically, there's no way I'd get that money off of there before Anadius did.
Well, it didn't have any money. There was no money, just those items.
Oh, the party sheet has money on it.
Thematically, that's
There's-
sitting in Wagon Master.
Ah,
Yeah, really, when I divvy up loot like that, it just evenly distributes. So if it can't evenly distribute, it doesn't
It
send
sits
it.
there. So I guess we go left. Hmm?
that sounds correct. I just always assumed that it lived inside of Anadius's pockets.
Weighed
That sounds about
down
right, too.
thousands of pounds of coins.
No amount of slowfall should be able to save that man.
And where we are, it's still too windy for Syl to go off, right?
Yeah.
Darn.
May I get the map again? Apologies, I closed. And I don't remember the name. I'm sorry.
Howling Caves
Got it.
player.
Thank you, sir.
Or just send it again.
Oh, now I gotta do the thing where you hit the button
Oh my god.
I know, you gotta minimize it
toggle
again.
you gotta toggle the view so you get that kind of slanted 3D view.
Sorry.
Y'all forgot, didn't you?
I did
It's the
forget
one
you
that looks
did
like
Oh,
a camera
first
at the
person?
top. It just says view mode toggle.
Yeah, it makes it kind of a 3D.
It's just
top
like
down.
it tilts the camera instead of being top down.
Okay. So as you guys decide for some reason not to go the right way,
It didn't look like there were any crackers down there.
You moved that way.
y'all continue off to the north, and
Mhm,
eventually you come to a kind of like a chasm spanning this opening here.
We get an idea how deep it is.
So you can see about 10 feet deep.
Okay, I'm not the
And
one
then
to be
it's
low.
just-
Understood.
And then
Yeah.
it's, no.
Oh.
Okay, well, actually, okay. You can see about 10 feet deep, period. That was you. People with
Okay.
dark vision can also see about 10 feet deep until at that point, it's like heavy fog. And every now and then, you'll see like a faint
Like a shadow.
faint flash of what looks like lightning.
Oh.
And you'll hear a rumble come and kind of vibrate at your feet.
This isn't the fog that we've crossed before, right?
Y'all have never
Down
been here.
here. Well, on the
Is fog like smoke?
She just meant like similar to it.
yeah, because remember we crossed that fog into the thing on the
That I remember it was like a fungus room, right? It was all along the floor.
no, because we went into the center where isn't that where Ananias turned into a slime?
Yeah. Yep. Or an ooze, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was
The lore that I don't have.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like a natural fog.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Should we-
fog. It's fog. You can't really see through it.
Should we lower Lumiki by rope?
Don't do
I
that
know,
to that
Leaky.
poor cat.
As you examine the walls, they do look. They're very rough.
There's a bird here that can fly.
They're
No,
very
she
rough,
can't.
and it looks
Not in
like
the wind.
it does appear
Oh,
that if
right.
you know,
If you
you
did some
potentially could
acrobats?
climb. I mean, it does appear to be climbable.
Okay.
It would.
How-
There's some danger there, but it could be climbed. There are some handholds, and it's not sheer smooth. It's rough enough that you potentially could climb.
How big of a gap is it if
Yeah,
someone
so,
tried to jump
I
it?
mean,
or-
at the shortest
Yeah.
point, it's 20 25 feet
Okay.
across. The longest point is
I can do
about 40. Again, you don't really know how deep it is.
Okay.
So
Alright.
some of y'all might be able to jump it, but definitely some that would have to climb. Aside from that, and you can see across the way too, to the other side, and so that the caverns do continue, and there's also a path off to the west from here as well.
I think before I scale this, someone should make sure that the west side doesn't just loop back around. Like, why jump over a
Yeah.
cavern if it's just a track?
If it loops, yeah.
Does the air change at all by the chasm?
Ooh, good
I don't
question.
know, I'm standing right by it.
When you get to the edge, you can feel a warmth coming up. But
Like,
it's
is it
not
counteracting the...
Does it feel like fire?
No, it doesn't feel like fire. It's just warmth, the humidity, if you will. But the air that's blowing through this chamber seems to be blowing clean over this chasm. So it's not really dipping down and destroying. Every now and then, I mean, at the top, the fog's kind of swirling and rolling because of the air, but ultimately,
Undisturbed.
yeah. I mean, there's a thick layer of fog. I wouldn't necessarily call it viscous, but there's a thick cloud permeating the entire area there. And then Kiri
Do
makes her
you
way
all
off
want me
west.
to throw someone over there?
Hey, Little Spear, it looks like it turns to the right up here. Why don't you sneak up here and see if it goes around?
Okay, that's better than me climbing the wall and potentially falling to my death.
I could just throw you across.
I was gonna put a fire on the other side.
Yeah.
Just have me hop into it.
Well,
That
that's a thing
works,
that you can
right?
do now.
I know.
That's not bad.
Do I see anything up ahead up here?
You don't really see anything. I would say the air from after you leave that chasm, the air feels
Damn.
slightly chiller.
Oh, it's cold over here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the edge and I'm gonna like peek around the corner.
Peek around the corner.
She peeking.
You see kind of a split.
Anything there?
Looks like there's a fork. Nah, nothing there. Just more natural rock.
I go peek around this corner.
rock that looks like the withered
Kiri's
face
left
of the
us.
Oak Father?
Yeah,
Here he is left us. I mean, are
Kiri
you
did
throwing
take
that
my
fire
advice
over?
and go
Or
that way to make sure it doesn't like.
Kiri,
Are you throwing that
as
fire
you walk
over?
up
I
into
mean-
this corner, it kind of curves around.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go that far. I
I'm
was
not gonna
trying
lie,
to
guys.
peek around
That's a
the corner.
penis right there on the map.
It does kinda look like it.
That's what it is.
I thought that looked
Dang it.
familiar.
Here, let me get you the full shape of it. That you see,
Yeah.
That's what it is. As you're drawing your map, Louisa, you actually realize that you're like, ugh.
You're like, oh, this is a
yeah.
penis.
Sorry, that's just so the stream knows I'm not crazy. Yes, I am 4 years old, but that's what it is right
It
there.
came this way, right?
Right,
Right.
yeah.
That'd be a penis.
You would at least
At
give
least
us an
we know-
erect one.
Oh,
I want
wow.
Stream
No,
to
thank you.
understand. At least he understands that everybody
Mm.
pooped.
I feel like you would put some length into it.
I'm sorry to disappoint the entire group here. This is.
It's a flaccid penis.
Oh my
It's a
god.
pretty flaccid penis. Sorry.
It's-
It's Friday night, okay? What did you expect?
Cave's been drinking.
Everyone's talking about those penises.
All right, so as Kiri has gone off on us, I
Yeah.
will cast
I'm not that far
Um,
from you.
Firebolt and
Mm.
basically shoot it across the chasm.
I can
so
still
that-
talk to you all in your heads from where I am.
And I
So
pretty
that,
much jump into the firebolt.
We decided that was
Please.
kosher, right?
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
Is
Okay.
that kosher?
Yeah, just toss
That's
the
life, ain't
fire
it?
over, and then I could jump into the fire because I can
Yeah,
see
so
it.
you whip a
I'm actually
firebolt
pretty sure you're the
across.
one that came up with it.
Yeah, you whip a firebolt
Yeah.
across, and
Yeah.
you Cheshire Cat into it, little spear, and go whack as you slap it to the side of a wall and kind of manifest out again.
Oof! Fuck, that's a wall.
Sorry. You're supposed to
That's-
pop out when you got to the edge.
Yeah, I didn't
Kiri,
realize how fast I would be.
Kiri,
work on
that end you came to just seems to be another point where air is again permeating the rock itself, and seems to be adding to the combined blowing in this chamber.
You didn't say the magic word.
Back up.
I'm gonna
I
go
go
check
peek
around
around
the
the
corner to
corner.
see if I can find Kiri.
Stuck would go back.
Be careful, there might be a Dilophosaurus.
Get across now.
Be careful, there might be a penis.
Oh boy, you
It
guys.
spits.
All right, hold on here.
Split the party.
Yeah, y'all split the party.
Even worse than normal.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. That's as far as I was gonna go.
No. Come on. Kiri, go all the way.
And Lamiki would be next to me the whole time, so I can run back really quick. I just keep not moving her because it's a pain in the tush.
That's fair, having to move 2 tokens.
I think you can hold shift and select both.
What's your? Oh crap. Okay. Little Spear just kind of scampers off.
Alright, this doesn't
And-
connect.
Leaving
So-
Little Spear. Or-
Let's pause here. Little Spear.
Yeah, I'm
give
hopping
me-
on Lamiki
give
and
me
going back to
initiative.
them.
Well, you're standing right there. Little Spear, give me initiative.
Initiative.
Great.
Why did you go so far?
I was trying to find Kiri.
So
Far
Little Spear.
away.
Were you yelling?
Yes, she was definitely
Ow.
yelling the entire time too.
Oh.
Little Spear, you just
Right.
wander yelling through a
Little-
space
Kiri!
that appears as you kind of like
I
take
just
in the
went back the
surroundings.
other way.
Not Kiri, I'm sorry, Little Spear.
I said it'd be back.
As you kind of take in the surroundings, you feel, or you kind of see, it seems to be like this place is kind of like almost like a ruined dwelling of some sort.
Oh.
Where carved into the cavern walls were what seems to be some sort of dwellings that were just torn to pieces by some sort of force, like an intense force.
A wind, perhaps.
I don't know. There's tons. Well, scores is the word. Scores of small humanoid corpses scattered all throughout these ruins.
Oh no, guys, he watched Solo Leveling. We're screwed.
You're
This is
not
the
moving.
ant hive.
You're not moving right
Uh-oh.
now.
The ant hive.
You're listening.
I am listening.
You're listening.
Can I try to become stealthy?
Ooh.
You can when it's your
Okay,
turn.
cool.
So as you walk in there, you feel the hackles on the back of your neck stand up. Something is watching you. This is not okay. It's really bad. And you don't like it.
Oh crap, what did I get myself into?
Pookha,
Huh?
we heard her. Right? She was yelling to us. Yes, we decided.
Yeah. I thought
Again,
you
with the
Kiri.
wind, nothing's really carrying that far. That's too far for
Oh no.
even yelling like that to carry.
Bum bum bum.
So no,
I mean, that
you
is
don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You don't
7,
hear
8,
her.
9, 10, 15, 16, 17.
But I will say,
Dang.
if you guys keep going on like you were, y'all can maybe find her corpse.
I saw that before you deleted it.
Yeah, I know.
You can find her corpse.
I mean,
So I was expecting her to kind of come back fairly quickly.
Oh, sure.
So
it's only been 6 seconds.
Yeah,
I
just
know,
she's
I
been
know,
gone
I
far
got
longer.
let me get some licks in
I
on her.
understand, and I'm going to. I'm just saying. After
She's getting suspicious.
yes,
After 6
and I will
seconds?
say that probably takes 2 turns.
Stuggin and Nadius would head towards Kiri.
I'm gonna
As,
step across.
Hold on. No, they aren't doing nothing.
Oh, okay.
She's the only person.
Let's play.
She's the only person that rolled initiative right now.
That's fair. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, she's the only person in turns. Y'all are watching.
Mm.
I want
Quiet,
to hop
understood.
across with Misty Step.
They're
Yeah,
not
but
watching because they can't see me.
Yeah, but nothing's happening. You don't want to hop across with Misty Step. I mean, maybe you did.
Not yet.
You don't know.
Quentin
Okay.
rolled initiative.
I was
Alright,
going to.
So let's do this.
I was waiting for Kiri to come back.
This thing is
I
not
literally, that
here.
was the last thing I was looking. I was peeking down that, and I was like, nope, that doesn't curve around. And I was literally about to come back.
Alright.
And in Little Spear's head, she thought if she jumped over and walked in the same direction, she'd meet Kiri in the middle.
I mean, you might one day.
What is his...
When I'm resurrected,
what's her
potentially.
move?
Or in the spirit realm.
Speed 50, that's what I'm talking about. 50 feet, that's the speed I can get behind.
That is some speed.
And this guy, where's Little Spear? I want to...
Hiding.
Okay, yeah, good. I want to... listen, I'm going hard. This is how I do.
He going hard.
This is... Alright, sweet. Okay. Little Spear, again, the hackles on the back of your neck stand up. And you're like...
What are hackles?
Something's here. Just the hair, like, on the back of your neck.
Okay, my scruff.
Your spider senses are tingling. Okay.
My hair's all puffed up.
Yes, correct. Yeah, you don't have the... Well, you had the zoomies. And that's what got you into this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the zoomies.
Maybe I shouldn't just ride a firebolt and run away.
So as you're like...
I know.
As you're
I
about
cast
to
a
react...
message to check on her.
Not yet,
Again,
you don't.
6 seconds.
It's not your turn. You're in watching mode. This is between me and her right now. We get at least a round or two together.
I'm gonna pout and whine.
I'm gonna pound a...
Yeah, because she's about to be what we refer to as surprised. So she is currently stunned.
Oh, snap.
So...
We get to... Think of it this way. We get to see how tough stuff is. So it's a win-win.
Yeah. Specters rise up around you.
I'm sorry?
You see them come from the floor, and they begin to grasp at you. And what would normally be, not that you know anything about specters, what would normally be a necrotic
we deal with ghosts
of your life,
right?
is instead, they seem to be infused with lightning, and they begin to electrocute you.
Oh.
And you are surrounded, and they just start zipping into you. 4 of them will swing, all with advantage and +2, because you're completely flanked.
It's the ghost of Nikola Tesla.
Let me see if you can see them real quick.
I can't see anything.
Hold on.
I don't see none.
Well, no.
I don't know. Nothing's happening.
I saw a purple person and he
I'll
took
make
them
sure
away.
they're not invisible here.
Do they make a sound with their using lightning? Does it cause booming thunder, perhaps? Or...
But you probably think it's the stuff that's coming from the cavern.
Shut up! Trying to help.
I mean, we did hear lightning down there.
God damn it.
You can see them. Sorry.
Don't run away from the party.
You can see these 4 that have surrounded you.
You could try to be
look,
sneaky.
I thought they
was
were going to be
sneaking and just
invincible.
sneaking around corners. Yeah.
These
Doors
they
and
are not
corners.
invisible. They are incorporeal, but not invisible.
I
So
can't touch
again,
them,
they
but I
seem to
can see
be
them.
they are tiny, lightning infused beings.
They're tiny?
They are
Tiny?
tiny. They're tiny. Yeah.
They like my size?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Pretty tiny.
interesting.
Yeah, they still hurt. So
I'm gonna be
the second
shocked
one's
because I'm
gonna
just
swing
like,
at you. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it. That's how we do it up in here. Crit hit. Ooh.
Don't you
God,
automatically
she really
get-
is gonna be dead when we
Ooh,
find
she
her.
gonna get zip zap, zip zap zap
How
doo.
much health does she have?
Not enough, baby. Zip zip boop doo. Oh,
God.
8
She's
points
still
of
up.
damage.
She's still up.
I got
It's
one
no
more.
big deal. No, you don't.
I got
It's
one
four,
more.
right?
That's not 4. Is that 4?
Okay.
How many times?
No,
I rolled
no,
a
it's
16, 21, 8. One more. Advantage plus 2.
That's going to miss. She's guaranteed. Can't hit again.
Oh, it missed!
What'd I tell you?
Okay. Here's what I need from you, though. So these are Spectre's little spear. I need you to give me 3 Constitution saves.
I'm
So
sorry.
we'll go in order of the hits. So you took a 16, a 21, and an 8. If
Do I
you
get
fail,
any
we're going to do an
advantage?
order. So this first Constitution save is for 16. I'll tell you what happens if you fail. You succeed. The second Constitution save is for the 21. You succeed. The third Constitution save is for the 8. You succeed. You don't get to know what happens. As the lightning fuses and electrocutes through your body, and you're just you feel also your will to live being sucked out, and you fight and muster and strive against it, and you're able to hold on to yourself as you feel it being sucked away and just electrocuted through, but you're infused with pain.
Sounds about right.
So you're saying they're Dementors.
Yeah.
Basically.
So you're saying it's my CRPS?
And it is
Hmm.
boop-a-doop-a-doo. That's that.
Oof.
Sean Quentin. It is your turn, Little Spear.
Oh my god! I think I'm just gonna try to run away.
Well, you will open up yourself to a lot of attacks of opportunity
That is 4.
if you do that thing.
Will she?
No,
Are you a rogue?
no, no.
I am a rogue.
Well, okay, you're right. You
call.
can disengage. Good call.
But if she disengages, he doesn't get the ability to fast movement, right?
No.
No, so I do get to move, or I don't get to move.
No, you can.
You have to do abilities.
Yeah, you got to do abilities. So you can move. You're a rogue, so you can take disengage as a bonus action, which means you still have a regular action and your full movement.
So you could like disengage and then
You can
take the
also
dash
use your
action.
regular action to do something like dash, which would double your movement. You can't convert your movement into anything, so you could disengage and dash.
Would I still be able to move after the dash, or no?
The
No, the dash doubles your
movement.
movement.
The dash is doubles your movement, and disengage was what you can do for your bonus action. And yeah, that'll get you out of there without any more attacks of opportunity.
It's crazy. That's what I was literally about to do. I was about to hop on Lumiki's back and just dash back to Yoko so she can
Which
go
you
up.
can,
I'm
but
sure.
it's your turn.
Got it.
Yeah, we aren't in turns.
You aren't in turn. She's by herself.
Yeah, you're getting 6
So
seconds.
do I just click the purple button next to disengage?
You don't need to do
or
anything. I know what's happening.
Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah.
disengaging. I'm dashing, and
Right,
Where are
going?
you running?
there.
How much movement do you have?
25. So dash is 50.
Okay.
I counted.
I believe you. Do you not have anything that increases your movement?
I don't think so.
Little Spear, I would challenge you to remember your Blessing of Imix and what it does. How did you get to the other side of the cavern in the first place?
Do I see any fire?
Do you have to
not
see
if
it?
you not if you
have to
not
see
if
it?
you not if you want to move where you do have to see it. Not if you want to move where you just moved, but if there was another place you could move that would change your line of sight. I know someone who has some flaming locks.
Can we put myself back just so I can
There you
see
go.
where else I can go?
I don't think you get movement.
Put me
Or
on the
get
edge of the
sight.
cavern!
I'm moving there instead, because then I can at least see across the
Ooh,
cavern.
look at that! Look at that!
What
And
can
you
Little
do
Sphere
see-
see with?
Nope, you
Do
can't
I
move
see
Shalon.
Shalon?
Yeah, well, you
100%
tell me.
my
Do
hair
you
is on
see?
fire!
You tell me if you
Mm.
see Shalon.
I see the faint glow of Shalon's hair, and I jump into it.
Look, see, because you can see Shalon. Whoop! There you go. Hold
I
on.
feel like I'm on
What
fire, but I'm not on
just
fire.
It's still my turn.
Did you find crackers?
I found God.
What?
Found God.
I don't know, but it feels like it. I've got like 8 points of health left. I'm dying.
Okay, I'm finished my turn. Or I finished
my turn.
I finished the rest of. We're back at the top of the round.
I'm sorry. Are we in turns now?
Everyone needs to enter turns.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to throw initiative again?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
In other words, while you were there and did continue to scream, that alerted them to the threat. That put them on the initiative tracker. I resolved
Okay.
the remaining items on the initiative tracker.
Do you want me to re-roll?
Kiri, roll for. Oh, no. Do you need
Why
to
do you-
roll for
why do you need to
Lumiki?
re-roll?
Or?
No, Lamiki goes with me. I'm on Lamiki's back. I just don't drag
Yeah,
it.
his
I was
initiative
when I
happened
rolled
right
it,
after
it
doing all
mine.
this
Yeah,
because
let's do
Lamiki walks much quieter
say,
than me.
Quentin?
I was on Lamiki's back the whole time, is what I was saying. Lamiki's like and I are
Quentin's
together.
initiative happened after mine, so he's 17 also.
I had rolled, but I wasn't in combat because you were talking about
Reroll
how
now.
we were.
Yeah, reroll now.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I did ask everyone to roll initiative. It's okay.
No,
All right.
I did it when she entered combat because
Yeah,
I
well, this
wasn't
is
sure if we
technically
were
our
going
round.
to go on
This
our
is technically our
turn.
round one
Sure.
for
Because
the,
that was a surprise round.
yeah.
Shalon's hair.
So
I have
everyone's
not.
everyone's where they are. Kiri, let me address you because you were in the middle of peeking around the corner at the same time she was over there.
At that flaccid
You
penis.
feel, from your current position, you feel very chill air, and as you peek around the corner, you see large sheets of ice in the chamber of head.
It's
Moving
probably an ice
towards us?
elemental or something.
That's
Burn it.
unlikely.
Electrical.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just death. I don't know.
Stug,
Yeah.
you're up.
Um.
Little Spear has just fallen out of Shalon's hair. She looks
I believe
terrible.
actually
Oh.
she said she was in her hair.
I
She
was
has not done that.
staying
Oh, you
in
didn't
her
get
hair.
out. Okay, cool. So
No.
yeah,
I was just unfortunately screaming
two
in
eyes
her
and a mouth
ear.
are screaming out of her hair.
What- Can
She's
you tell me
Cheshire
what that
Catting.
looks like to us? Like, is it just like a flash of light going into Shalon's hair?
No.
Oh, not
So
even that.
Little Spear just
No,
looks like
you
a
see
wisp
chest.
of smoke as she enters Shalon's hair. You really don't even notice that. Instead, your attention's not drawn until she starts screaming. In which case, you see her eyes a little bit cartoony with a big grinning mouth full of teeth.
Confused,
That-
Harris Turtle empties a water flask on top of Kiri, or on top of Shalon.
It just
No!
steams away. And yeah, she goes, I'm dying! As you do it. No! No!
Shalon,
You
there
hear
was
Little
four of
Spear
them.
going, "What a world! What a world! What a
Yeah,
world!"
What a world! What a world!
Shalon, I saw 4. They were my size.
They were what? You saw what?
They're not physical, but I could see them. They were my size. They were purple. They're
Yeah,
And
you really didn't get a real feel for what they were. They weren't small. They seemed humanoid, but it was so sudden. They were just upon you.
I don't
They
know.
were over there, right?
They felt more of a presence than a physical being.
Well, Stug doesn't know what's happened, but he's going to ready himself for an attack if any enemies come near him. because he doesn't know what these are.
So you
Not a good
actually
descriptor.
can't see the opposite side of the chasm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still ready.
Yep.
He's
Just
got
want to make
10
sure
feet.
you know. Right now, you can see the edge of the chasm only being lit
Good.
by Shalon's hair.
Good. I'm ready. If it comes over.
All, yeah, Shalon's hair is
That's
the
as
only
far as-
source of light for this entire conversation.
Yep.
Like, I want to make sure
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's
Got
clear.
it.
Wait,
Yeah.
Puka,
Your
I
hair.
told you I said I pulled out the drift globe earlier. I guess you missed her.
Oh, yeah,
Didn't hear
okay.
me.
So
And she said, like,
you can see the middle of the chamber
I can see a little
of
bit
that
about
chasm.
it's coming that way. I know it. I
Does it
got
emit
my
light
sword
60
up.
feet, Shalon? Is bright for
I
30?
used light.
Bright for
instead of
30, dim
sun.
for 60 on Drift Globe? I'm really just concerned with what Stug can see. He's dangerous if he sees
I
much.
shouldn't be able to
light
see
is
much.
Light is a 20-foot radius.
20 foot. Okay. So yeah, you can
Okay, I
you
can
see
see.
about the middle of the chasm.
All right. Stug's ready with his
But
sword.
not quite. You can't quite make out the other side. It's just
So-
darkness
Stug
over
would-
there.
Stug would step closer to the chasm because that's where it's coming from,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'd like to aim at the darkness.
And he's gonna aim at the darkness.
So you prepare.
but-
You prepare to fire at the darkness.
As Stug doesn't really
So-
know what's going on, he's gonna ready in action to
Yeah.
attack if something comes
Well,
near.
So knowing... Oh, no, I guess it'll have to be my turn. Never mind, go ahead.
Anything else, Stug?
That's all
What
I would
type
do
of
with.
attack?
what
When
I
you say
would
ready
understand.
attack, are you're not
Oh,
Spider-Man.
with a sword. Yeah, you're right. You're
With
right.
Yeah, I was going to say, what weapon?
So with a sword.
With my sword.
With
yes.
your
With my sword in Igni configurations.
He's
sir.
just
your
gonna throw
sword
it.
and Igni. Got it.
He's
Understood.
just gonna throw it.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish we talked about that. If he had like a lightsaber throw, that'd be kind of
Oh,
interesting.
that would have been nice.
Don't know. Who knows?
I
Okay, that's gonna
can
do his
make
thing.
weapons.
Anadius, where's number 4? Anadius.
Anadius is gonna move right here and gonna peek out and also gonna go ahead and give bardic inspiration to Shalon, saying, "You know what to do,"
And runs
Does
away.
she- does she?
and runs away.
And he
Alright,
hides.
Put that buff on her.
Give me- Yes, sir.
Carrie, I'm actually going to remove your bardic inspiration because I'm pretty sure you don't still have that.
Womp, womp,
What's the time on
Yeah,
bardic
now-
inspiration, Stug? Like it expires, right? Hour?
It does. It's an hour.
Okay. Yeah, Carrie does not have that.
Has it been an hour?
Ooh. Have we lost our temporary hit points, by the way?
Oh
Uh,
no, that's all day. I think,
Yeah. What's the
Okay.
time on that?
unless you've lost them.
Yeah, unless you're down to 8 points of health.
Someone, it did happen to someone.
I'm glad I'm only seeing fire resistance. This is awesome.
Oh, you might be dead actually if those are already wore off. Retcon.
Yeah, I won't retcon her life points. Okay, Kiri, you're up next. You actually know that's the opposite direction of the wind. You don't really hear anything coming from that direction, so. But you,
Yeah,
you
well,
kinda
my next
see the
move was-
frigid chill.
Yeah, well, my next move really was to go back and see what I saw.
Explore
So, like, I'm
further?
on.
Oh.
No. I was going back to them. I wasn't going
Okay,
any
but there
further.
is-
Like,
there's cool
before
sheets
she
of
just
ice up there.
randomly
That could
ran
be-
off that way, I was
That
about
could
to
be like
come
a
back.
skate ring. You don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go get them to come skating
It
with
could
me.
be like an
Okay.
inch thick and then fall right into whatever
Got
it
it.
is.
So you're saying you're running back.
Yeah, on Lumiki's back. Like, I literally was sprinting back. Like, she was literally, because she can go
Got it.
100 feet.
Okay.
I
Well,
wasn't that far away. I was
Mickey's
It
doing
was
her thing.
basically 6 seconds away from them. That's what I was saying. I wasn't that far.
I mean, that's
you're
pretty
back.
far.
You're back.
Lumiki can go 100 in 6 seconds, 100 feet or whatever. The turn.
In just 6 seconds.
This
Ooh.
man.
A lot
Mercedes.
happened in that 6
Happen
seconds.
anytime.
Okay, so you run back over there. Hop off the Mickey.
Guys, around the corner there wasn't anything else, but up there, I think there's a big skate rink. It's really, really cold, and there's ice on the floor. And I don't know, it could be really fun or it could be really scary. I'm not really sure what's going on. But you know what?
Kiri,
You guys
I was
are
electrocuted.
right now. What? Who? Where? What are you talking about?
Kiri, I was
Where
electrocuted.
are you?
I'm in the hair.
Yeah, you just see eyes.
You're in the
popping out of
hair. Where?
Shalon's.
Where in the hair?
Shalon's. Oh, You were electrocuted by what? Well, up there, it might be an ice rink. It might be fun. And you guys are made out of fire. You would probably melt it, so maybe it wouldn't be very fun for you. What did you get electrocuted by?
Swimming
I don't
pool.
know.
Sorry.
You
There
got
were 4
electrocuted in a
things.
swimming pool?
Well, probably.
Quentin would like to look in the direction that she teleported from.
Across the cavern.
Okay. You look across the cavern.
Is there
Well,
anything
Quentin can see.
disturbing the smokiness?
Where? What electrocuted you? Where?
Not down in the chasm? No, not at all.
No, like coming across, like
There's
something
no
were
smokiness.
disturbing
The
it.
fog is contained within
Okay.
the chasm itself.
Yes,
Y'all
yes.
can
I
can see clearly.
Okay.
But she's kind of pointing at a passageway that like you can't see from your current vantage point.
Okay.
So it's like you might need to move to get a.
I hit a wall.
Gotta get
I
a better
turned
range.
left.
It gets really cold up there. Are you actually hurt? Because
Yeah,
I
I
can't
only-
tell. I just see eyes and a mouth and her hair. It's weird.
If I was to drop out of this hair, I don't think I would be able to stand.
You're that hurt?
Yeah. I flew
The water
across
didn't help.
with the firebolt, and then I turned left because I was trying to see if I could connect to you through the
This
other
is
way.
a long turn.
Ooh.
Anything else you gonna do, Kiri? This is more than 6 seconds of conversing here.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm going to. She tells me she's really hurting, right?
Yeah, she's hurting. You cannot
Okay,
heal
then
her
I
while
guess-
she's in Shalon's hair. She's doesn't have matter. She's quite incorporeal and can't be targeted
Okay.
by any spells or effects.
Okay, well, she's got to step out and
Yep.
hop in my healing spirit, and all of us can be. None of us need to be healed but her, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Careful.
healed us all the last
Careful.
time.
Yeah, that's. She does as much damage with 6 health as full health. I'll say.
I would say,
That's right.
if I stay in the hair, they can't
I-
target me, right?
I
I'm
was
just
in a
saying.
group that basically played the game like Chumbawamba. Like it was just the barbarian, and it's like okay,
nothing
heal
can
the barbarian.
target you, little
He gets
spear,
back up.
but you can fall effect to AoE abilities, but you can't be targeted while you're incorporeal. But you also cannot attack.
Okay,
good news
I
is-
don't, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to heal you. I don't know if you want to heal because you're in there, and it's not my turn anymore because 6 seconds have passed by.
Yeah. So you still have your action though, Kiri. Like you can do whatever.
It's
you
okay,
want.
I'm just taking a breath.
You just can't do that.
Okay,
thing.
so I ready my bow for whatever attacked her in case we see them suddenly appear out of nothingness.
10-4. Is that where you want to end your turn? You basically have your full movement because you were on the Mickey's back. You want to move somewhere else?
Build us a bridge of vines, Kiri, across
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I'll just.
Bridge of vines.
Can you do that? That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Don't bring him over.
I mean, wait, what can I do?
Can you do that?
Shalon,
Do you have
Uh,
Vine Whip? Do Vine Whip to
I
across?
do have Thorn
and then, yes.
Don't find whip
Thorn
across.
Yes.
I also have. I mean, yeah, I have Thorn Whip.
I mean, it will hurt while we walk over it.
I create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns. You know, it lashes out at my command toward a creature in range.
Oh, it says creature
The
damage.
only way you're using that to get across anything is you can wrap it around something and Spider-Man your way across. And
That's
that'd be
pretty rad,
you.
though.
It would
They're
be pretty
not
cool.
physical.
Well, not them, but you need like to find a rock outcropping or a
Or
you
send
know,
the cat back
stalactite or
over
something.
and hit her.
What?
We're not sending
Some
the
little
other
spear
cat
over
back
there.
over.
There's another fire.
Yeah.
Kiri hits Thorn Whip on her and
I
then
think
whips
there's
around.
something wrong with Stug ever since he made that sausage.
He
Mm.
made sausage.
That fiery one that he threw
Shakira,
into the
you ending
weird
your
haze.
turn there?
Bad sausage.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, Shalon, you're up.
Do it, Shalon.
What is it that you want me to do?
Hold on,
Sean, I'm sorry that I
move.
yelled in your ear. That just hurt a lot.
You know what to do. You know what you have.
Yeah, you know what
You
I'm
know
going to do? I'm going to cast daylight in the drift globe so your blind ass can see.
Oh, I wasn't worried about that part.
What?
I would see if you threw a fireball over there and hit everything. For a split
give
second.
you
Hey,
the-
why did they get to move out of turn?
I'm
They
just
weren't.
moving them.
Out of turn. They're in between Kiri and I.
Well, they are there, but
We see them, right? Or they see them. I
I
don't.
wasn't attacking, so I'm trying to save some time. I'm just getting them. They're still moving.
That's fair. They followed the dust of the cat.
Nope,
He's
I
just trying
do
to
what
get
I
everything
did.
in position so that we can end in
So now we
24
see
minutes.
60 feet
And he can
instead
go
of
to
20
bed.
feet. Is that
Mhm.
right?
Yes, you now see 60 feet instead of 20 feet.
3, 4, 5.
60?
I see him.
So
The effect
drift
is
globe
60
has
feet, you
two-
said?
the drift globe has 2 spells on it.
Yeah.
One is light and the other one is daylight.
but-
So I went ahead and changed to daylight
Yeah,
so
but
that
it's
it's
60 feet, right?
feet.
Okay.
Right. So that
So I'm going to need
Stug,
a circle on
blind-
you. Let me do this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
doesn't it like all right.
This is for me. You see as daylight emanates from the orb, Stug, you can now clearly see these creatures. Everyone else could too, but they seem to shriek and scream
Pookha,
as the
it needs to be
daylight
bigger
hit
than
collides with them. Huh?
It's 60 feet radius.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Seeing that this arrow is also 60 feet?
I see. I got it. Okay, sorry.
I know it's called daylight, but is daylight the one that actually is like the sun?
Yeah, that's daylight.
Okay.
Get it?
Got it.
Well,
Good.
because I thought there
I'm
was
not
one literally
100%
called like sunlight or something like that. Like it was literally called sunlight, and it's the only one that works against vampires or whatever. But I don't.
I'm pretty
care,
sure daylight
so.
is that spell.
Okay.
It works against
I
sea
believe you.
specters according to their character card.
Hot.
They do not like
damn.
the spell daylight. Got it.
Well, they do not like
Probably don't like moonlight either.
they don't like
Bright
sunlight, but I'm
They
gonna
don't like
I'm gonna say daylight and sunlight are the same thing because you can't have day without the sun.
Praise be.
Praise be.
Hey, and you were giving me a hard time about doing that instead of fireball.
Seems nice.
Just saying.
So
I mean,
that's
I
your
would
he
have
didn't
saw
want
with
you
a
to take
fireball at the same
sunlight.
time.
That's your action. You still have a bonus action, and yeah, I do find it strange you're playing with a drift globe when you could channel the power of
Send
Enix. But
me
hey, you
over.
know.
Send me over. Send me over.
So can't you run and jump?
Yeah, I definitely could.
Yeah,
But
gonna
I
say,
also
like, what
couldn't
is your-
see.
I'm pretty sure.
I couldn't see. I didn't know how far it was. I'm sorry.
He's just thinking. He's thinking action economy. Someone
All
else
right,
needs to
Sill's
spend
kind of
their
disabled.
turn
Little Spear.
to deliver the weapon.
Little Spear, we're back to
Deliver
you.
the
Where's
weapon.
number 2? Wait, can he get?
Pookha, I'm assuming you're not gonna let me cast fireball on one of them, right?
No, the daylight was your
Great.
action.
Just want to make sure. I have 2.
Wait, you have 2 actions?
Never mind. I have 2. Never mind. Continue on. I have 2 attacks.
2 attacks. Oh yeah, 2 attacks.
Yeah. So never mind.
No, you use the action. Use
I
an object.
understand. Yes. Continue on. I changed my mind.
Good berries only give me 1 point of health, right?
Correct. But it makes you full.
Yeah, but consuming them in combat would be use an item, and you don't. I would, as your DM who doesn't want their players to die, I wouldn't recommend spending an entire action to use an item. Good berry. To gain one hit point.
You don't want it. Yeah.
I would recommend if you want to use an item, drinking a health potion, or communicating something to Kiri. I will say, so you guys see a Spectre prior to Little Spear's turn. A Spectre 2, I believe, met 2 held action conditions, one for Stug and one for Kiri. So if you guys wish to resolve
Yes, sir.
those held actions.
Lily.
I like how
It
you're
would
just
be
like,
a-
yes.
You may now resolve those held actions.
Let's do an attack roll.
A lot of people don't know that Stug was raised by one of the 7 dwarves.
Got it.
Kiri, would you like to roll damage?
I mean, does it matter?
Thematically.
Oh, I did max
We
damage.
hit it. But thematically, we hit it at the same time.
Yeah, so Kiri,
Sure.
your arrow flies into it and it gets wrapped up with with thorns from kudzu, and then bursts into flames and just evaporates into nothing.
I want to see how that shows up on your armor, Stug.
Oh, that's a good question.
That's not.
I will let you use a perception roll on your next turn as your action.
If you really want to figure
if
it
you want
out,
to take a moment to look at Stug's armor in combat to figure it out. Otherwise, you gotta wait.
it's
till
really
the end.
quite faded. You gotta look
Yeah.
hard.
Oh, I need to put Lemiki with Kiri. 17. Okay. This guy. Oh, he's coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What did Stuck hit
8.
it with that set it on fire?
His sword.
Just his sword?
His sword?
My
He
flaming
can
sword.
reach.
He's just on fire.
He can reach 10 feet with it. Okay, gotcha.
10 feet, baby.
Yeah, I think that one. Yeah, it got stupid. He's gonna take a swing at Shalon. Actually,
He is. I don't
That's
see.
what
I
I'm
don't
talking
see
about,
that.
guys.
Dead.
this
What?
is it. No, this is a new
What is
one.
attacking her?
The
Where?
new one, only if we
Oh,
don't see
y'all
it.
not
We don't see it. Just
Oh,
want to let you know.
oh,
Just want to let
sorry.
you
Oh.
know.
There it is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is. He just crit hit.
Life drain.
Double
Oh, my.
damage. 18
Oh.
points of damage.
Wait,
partially
does she have a
absorbed, that's
reaction?
fine. Shalon, I need a Constitution save.
Blair?
I need a Constitution save.
Oh no, that's right. That's on.
A Constitution save.
Front. Oh,
What just
It doesn't
happened?
matter. I can't do it.
Ooh,
16.
Again,
Everything's
you
fine.
feel your life force being drained from you, but you're like,
No big
no,
deal.
that's my life force, and just like stop, and it stops. Quentin,
You had way more
Yeah.
strength than me.
Quentin, you who have been trained to fight these very beings,
I'm
feel
completely checked out.
Yeah, feel
And now
somewhat of a surging of
Eris Turtle doesn't understand.
like you almost is like should I tell them? It's just a rumbling. It's a spark. That's all. Just a spark of a will. Let me get this thing off here. But Eris Turtle does not know anything really about these beings.
They don't look like they have much in the way of crackers.
Oh
blood.
crap! Hold on, Shalon. I had disadvantage. Still a hit, but I need to cut your damage in half.
You got disadvantage?
I had
It's control
disadvantage.
click,
In
right?
other words, I didn't crit.
Are you
Wow.
fixing it, or do I need to?
Hold on. What'd I do? 18. How many temp did you have? 10? 11?
It would have been 13.
Would have been 13? Alright, so you're not wounded. Yeah, keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. I'll fix this. And you still have 5 temp hit points. There we go. Quentin, what you doing? Oh, sending it.
Nice. Eldritch Blast.
It's a sparkling,
And that is Eris Turtle's turn.
sparkling bolts of energy shoot out from Quentin and collide with
Strangely
this
shaped like sausages and wedges of cheese.
collide with this entity.
He can do that.
You guys can all see in the light now that
Mhm.
this entity is standing about, let's say, 2.5 feet tall.
It's nothing.
It's my size.
It's a very,
I told you
very
small.
tiny spectre. It is humanoid. It seems to have the appearance of a gnome. Even though it is
My
ghostly.
size.
Looks like perfectly kickable sizes.
you know what? He's got enough. He's going to do this. We're going to take another hit at Shalon, actually. Because I got that +2 flank going on. Got that +2. Oh, yeah, these guys are
How do
incorporeal.
you have a flank going on?
Huh?
Shit,
I have a flank
you
on
guys,
Shalon.
we can't see it.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's why I was like, why is there a flank? We don't have any
I
flanks.
I believe you.
Pookha, I'm
That's a
casting
miss.
she.
Oh, well, it missed.
Yeah, you need to wait for. You have to wait for it to. You can wait for it to resolve with
You
shield.
have to
I'm
wait for it to
pretty sure.
hit. Yeah, your shield's a reaction, so no need to do it until actually.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Back at the top of the round, Slugenwaffen.
Oh yeah, baby. You know what's happening.
No, I really don't.
We're
With
just
you.
gonna take that little swing right there. Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Dead.
Oh. Well, I would re-roll all the ones, but we're fine.
No, do it.
No, it's fine. You did. Slug will go ahead and take a stab at that one. It came over here. It deserves a die too.
Looks like a miss. Is that a miss? Did y'all see miss too? Oh, nope.
Hit.
Okay. If only these guys
And,
weren't forced to fight in melee, we wouldn't have this situation.
To make the jump of 20, I need to have a running
I
start.
think it's a
right?
running start for you.
Yeah. Well, then I'm going to lose 5. And then I should be able to be at 30 for movement. Wait a second. I do have 30 movement, so I should be able to take 5 steps back and then do a jump right there.
Yeah. Do you know
Does
what
that
your
jump
jump
actually work?
distance is with a running start?
Isn't it base of 10, and then it's 3 plus whatever my strength modifier is, correct?
Let's see. So if you have 10 feet of movement towards the jump point,
Mm-hmm.
running long jump is 3 plus strength modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does that get you across?
Let's see, 3 plus. I'm at 18.
Give me an athletics check.
Roger.
DC 10 plus will get you the 2 feet. Yeah, you got it. Yeah!
Yeah! I can see! And I think that's my 2 attacks, and that will be me, sir.
This one's going to come down and actually
good.
come through you.
Oh, that's probably not good.
It seems to be prepping.
That didn't feel good, did it?
Yeah, you felt a chill. The Mickey's probably not going
A
right.
chill
Carrie?
or a zap?
Actually, I'm sorry. Let's let Naughty's go first.
Thank you.
Yeah, Zap. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, Naughty's didn't. Oh no, last round wasn't around. Never mind.
No, he went.
Anani's
he
gave
Fired.
Oh, that's
Shalon.
right. That's right. I forgot.
And then he
Still have
hid.
Shalon targeted, by the way.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, I was inspired?
You were.
Yeah.
You didn't use
You have Bardic.
No.
Yeah, well, you have it for an hour, so
You have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can use it later. No big deal.
his words of encouragement make you feel fabulous.
I 100% missed that. I don't
That's
know.
It's
How.
okay.
Sorry.
We got you.
He is going to use Scorching Ray.
No, don't do that.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want to save a spell slot for big?
Oh,
finale?
it's not a it's not a spell
Stupid
slot.
flute.
The cantrip.
That's right.
Oh, it's the flute.
So let's do a tacky right here on
Should
this guy. Yeah.
charge more. Ha!
Oh, what?
Useless.
Wow.
You get 3 rays.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, there's 3, so that's just 1
Thank
ray.
Come on.
Useless.
You suck.
Can you roll better for him, please?
Oh
no,
my gosh.
I can't.
Should have taken the blessing.
That was a hit.
You hit.
That was
You
a
hit.
hit?
Yeah, you
Okay.
hit.
Ah, crap!
Okay.
It was.
You rolled a 3, 6, and an 8. Yeah, you hit.
No,
Yeah,
gosh.
they have a low. They have a low.
Wouldn't
AC.
he got an advantage because he's right next to Shalon?
Nope.
Oh,
He's
That's
not a
only
rogue.
my
That's
friend.
you. You have
that's
that.
only me. Oops.
Well, that didn't go as well as
He
Anadius
resisted.
hoped.
He's partially wounded.
He resisted.
Well, he did move 10, and Anadius is going to be Anadius and going to be like, yeah, you guys get him. And move back this way now.
Okay. Kiri, what do?
A shooty shoot.
You got Moonbeam. Come on, use some cool spells. See
Phew.
what you got.
Yeah,
Right.
Kiri. Use some spells.
No, don't do this. I'm
No.
trying to. Come on.
I gotta save to be able to heal you all
No, you
later.
don't. No.
Or kill things later.
They got plenty.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we got a
Look at all
long
those
rest
spell
coming up
slots.
so that we can get
This
that.
is fine.
We got a long
level
rest
up.
coming up.
Yeah.
Melee.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you let fly with Kadze. It slaps into him. Seems to still deal full damage. And now Stug dies.
Let's see it. I ain't scared.
I mean, I didn't die.
So waiting for that +2.
He's like 3 times the size of me. Maybe 4.
Ah, crap! I'm not gonna
It's
be
like
able to
nine.
kill him.
Let's
Doug jumped
do it.
across.
Let's do it.
I have
Without us
disadvantage.
there. Because you're in
Oh!
sunlight.
I rolled a 20!
Yeah!
Because you're in sunlight.
The sunlight's so stupid as dumb face.
Thanks,
And
Shalon.
you
Shalon.
didn't want me to do it.
No, I didn't want you to do it.
Not you.
Not
him.
you, Stug.
Sorry, you can
Disadvantage
do
+2.
fireball
Come
now.
on.
That's all right.
Come on.
Now, are you
You're
familiar with
damn
the?
right.
Come on. Oh,
Now,
my
have you seen the Robin Williams Hook movie?
Automatic.
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
wonderful.
Really?
Oh,
You're
I
asking
love
if
that
I've
movie.
seen
Well,
I just want to make sure because right now I'm getting big vibes of like Captain Hook going like, "But what if you thought I couldn't do it? What if you doubted me?"
Come on. Give me Stug.
Give you some.
So
Yeah,
if it
let
has
me give you
something
some
to do with Peter
disappointment.
Pan, odds are good I've seen
I'm
it.
based on a 20!
You rolled 2 20s?
It
You rolled-
feels
You rolled
good.
2 20s?
No, I
and
rolled a
this-
14 and a 15.
Oh,
And
sorry.
he is allowed to have 22 AC,
What?
which is just the most ridiculous.
Yeah, if I
This
have
should be
my,
illegal. This should be legal.
If I have the skin at the
Shalon, it's your
with
turn.
that
I'm
extra
done.
AC, baby.
I'm done.
I'm,
Great.
You know what to do.
Um,
You know what to do. You know what
he's,
to do.
yeah, he's resisted to fire.
I don't get hurt by fire.
Yeah.
well, I don't need to do it on.
Okay, you don't have to do a big one.
anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You also don't have to do fireball. You can just use regular fire attack. Save the spell slot. This makes sense.
Why should you get all the fun?
Oh, you
It's
totally
fair.
fireball Stug.
It's fair, and you'll feel great. But I don't know how big this place is.
Your DM recommends fireballing Stug.
No, I'm not gonna fireball.
Weak.
Your DM also tried to
Weak.
murder me,
Weak.
but it's also my fault.
Weak. I would have killed that cat too.
The
The cat is tricky on her feet.
do I have no? There it goes. What is
Oh, guys, I got to AFK again real quick. Baby.
Oh, no problem.
What?
You can still do your roll.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can do
keep,
your
it.
roll.
keep playing. I'll be right back.
I'm firebolting it.
Okay, hit it.
Better hit it.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Now you have Bardic if you want to do more damage, but I'd say save it because I'm pretty sure you can kill this in one hit.
I should kill it in one hit because I've got extra fire damage. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to kill it. Good one. All right. Do you only get one spell, or do you get multiple since...
It's a cantrip, and he's been kind of funny about that. So we'll
I
let
don't
it
know.
be, I guess.
Okay.
But
Scorching Ray. Do you have Scorching Ray? Because if you had Scorching Ray, you could have hit all... You could have 3 at once. That'd be
that's
cool.
true. I forget about that.
Didn't the
I forgot
fireball
that.
have like a
But no big deal.
radius or?
Yeah, it's massive. You're absolutely right, but we don't know what else is down here.
Yeah, let's just stay with the cantrips. It's fine. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna say about where. Actually, I'm gonna move this way.
Thank you for getting rid of the flank, though. I appreciate it.
Well, the flank you can see at the moment.
True.
Hopefully, he'll move me when he comes back.
Is Syl even out?
No,
Behind this.
she is, but she can't do anything.
She's like
she's
very
attached
close
to
by.
my shoulder. She just can't do anything.
Little
Oh,
Sphere,
so
you
we're
can
just
go ahead.
talking to each other.
Little Sphere, you can go ahead and do whatever you want. He told us to keep
Yeah.
playing.
You can go ahead and drop it if you can hit the end of turn
I
for
can't
Syl.
get it to move.
You should be on Syl on the combat tracker. Press the
Yeah,
next
it
A.
won't. It won't let me do it.
Okay, all right.
I'm not controlling. I don't have her.
You don't have Syl?
Double click her on the screen.
There we go. Nope, still won't let me do it.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind. Then. It was a good try.
She can still go.
You're right. It's nice to be able to do that. All right, what are you doing, Little Sphere? I got you.
I think I'm literally just staying in her hair.
No, you're not. You're going out there. You're going out there.
You're
Come on.
not gonna help.
We're not scared.
Okay,
You're not
I
gonna-
jump out.
No, I was kidding. Stay in the hair. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Can't
You don't have-
perch? Can't you just like perch on my shoulder and shoot?
Do you
from
have any?
there?
I
Like,
was gonna
come
say
on.
you have a bow and arrow you can shoot,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so I get out of your hair, but I am just on the other shoulder.
But wait, is your bow and arrow magical? Because mine is, and I don't
No.
know. That might be why I'm hitting. Not sure hers will hit.
No, they don't have much. It's
I mean,
pretty
what
easy.
is it?
So first things first. They're near me, so go ahead and do an attack roll, preferably on one that's beside me, so you get sneak attack. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And not the one that's dead.
That would be good too. Yeah.
Do I get advantage because I'm attached to Sirlan?
No,
No,
you get
it's
advantage
only
because
when-
I'm standing next to him.
Right, you would get advantage for him, not me.
Okay. Cool.
But you do have an advantage. So press ADV there at the bottom left, and then do an attack roll on one of them. I'm not going to tell you.
Well,
All right,
was a
that's
hit
number
somehow.
Hit, though.
7. Okay, that's good. Now hit your sneak attack damage. Make sure that effect hits you. Yeah, good. Now roll your damage on that number 7.
Something to
So
Yeah, that didn't-
little thing. It looks like you didn't actually put it on yourself. You put the sneak attack thing on him. It's okay. It's no problem. What is your sneak attack at?
3d6,
So just 2 more d6s or 3 more?
3 more.
3.
Yeah. Roll those 3d6s.
Ah, Pookha's back.
Okay, so you'd actually do 16 damage.
Does she
Pookha
just
needs to
did?
add 6.
Yeah.
Because
Cool.
you need to add 6 damage to the number 7 one. Little Sphere attacked with her bow.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got
Yeah,
10 with my
We
regular.
got the 10 already. It just needs the
Yeah.
extra 6 because you forgot your sneak attack.
Oh, yeah, that.
Pookha needs to resolve my movement for 5, and I can't pass for Syl.
I am perched on Shalon's shoulder.
6 to number 7?
Yes.
Yes.
Additional 6. Yes, sir.
My sneak attack didn't
Yep.
get onto myself.
What's Syl doing? Passing from Syl, Little Sphere, Quentin.
Pookha, can you approve my 5 movement, please?
Yeah.
And mine too, because technically I'm attached to her. Thanks.
Wait, no, you're not. You can't attack if you are. Are you still in her hair?
No, I'm
She's
perched
standing on her shoulder.
Oh,
Shoot.
got it.
That's
Came out of the
acceptable,
hair.
right?
Shalon's on
There
one.
you
She's
go.
a
Shalon's
cat,
on one
I don't
shoulder. I'm on the other.
Look at that.
Quentin's
Look at that.
blasting.
Cat, I'm.
Blasted.
Boom. Boom. Wait, y'all killed 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nabbit.
Little gnomes are
They're not going for
nothing.
Stug anymore. Bump Stug.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, hold on.
Because they
There's
can't
one more.
hurt you.
There's one more you can't see.
You don't know that.
Did they even know that?
Gnomes are smart.
He's not having fun anymore.
Having fun
Gnomes are
anymore.
smart. They want to inflict pain.
They're not even gnomes anymore. They're specters.
They're spectral gnomes, he said.
Quentin, is that it?
Yes, sir.
Well, you come to the
Cool.
question now. Do they remember what they were before, or are they just, things of... You son of a bitch!
There was 8 of them.
I'm sorry, I couldn't reach that one. It's not an attack of opportunity for me.
I thought there was only 7.
You guys need to get over the whole knowing how many it is.
Right?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
looking at
don't
the
trust the
chart.
numbers. One day he's going to have 120 there, and you know what's
I'll be
going to
right
happen
back.
then?
I get no crap.
There'll
I'm
be
at disadvantage.
127.
You know what? Bump this. I'm not going there anymore. I'm going here.
Oh.
Salon stupid daylight. This is what you get. You get missed.
Well, that's
on.
hitting Shalon instead. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, attempting to.
I'm just gonna put it out there. If I feel like something's gonna do some serious damage to me, I'm casting shield. Just gonna blanket statement that.
I heard it.
So according to
He
the rules
probably
with a
won't.
reaction, you have to acknowledge it.
And I'm gonna try.
You know what? Let's kill the
The
cat.
last couple. Oh god.
How can I best kill the cat? Let's go here.
What level is shield? Is that the level 2
And-
spell?
Oh,
you
if
can
I
get it at
run
the start, right?
away- Alright, this is going to depend on if I can get away. Stug?
Pardons for me. Yeah, that's right.
Come on, just let me get the cat.
Just let me go.
Please.
I just want to go.
Wait,
Please.
it's
Oh
on
no
that
no!
way.
Ah crap! Wait.
Spectre 6 is flanked.
I'm sorry.
Stug.
Yes, sir.
No. Well, all right, first off, you attacked the wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll just be flowing that around. No, your DM
Does
is
it matter?
Your DM. No, it does because your DM just showed up to play. You
Oh.
understand?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
This
you
specter-
almost finished it. Character.
This specter
Which
Yes,
one?
sir.
is going to go.
The one in front of me, I think.
This specter, I'll have you know, is going to go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you good. This specter is going to go
Okay.
5 feet into the ground.
I'm sorry.
So you may take your attack of opportunity against the floor.
Is that how that works?
That's not. I don't know.
Right?
I always thought
I
it
mean,
was they start moving,
right?
and that
As soon as
provokes-
they start
No,
moving,
any
you
movement.
attack as they're moving.
Right? Dagnabbit.
Yeah. Not after they move. It's as they're moving, you attack them.
I mean, a specter
So
can
as they're
absolutely
going in
go
the
through
floor.
physical matter. You're absolutely right. But even if he was going through me, it causes an attack of opportunity.
What if I go into you and then go through the? Yeah. Can
He
you
just said
attack
that-
your feet?
I don't know, Pookha. What happens when a
Uh,
specter touches a corporeal entity?
That's only when they end their turn. Only when they end
Yeah.
their turn.
So if you end your turn inside of him, you haven't moved out of his range, which is 10 feet.
No,
And,
I haven't. No.
Molten lava.
Yeah, but I would take. I would take
Damage.
the damage. He doesn't take any damage.
Hmm.
Oh?
No,
Oh, okay.
he does not take. There are entities that do that and will kill by
Mm.
that, but not these entities. All right, you got me.
All right, go ahead and kill the right one then.
You
I'm sorry.
kill 5.
Yep.
You do
Don't worry, I'll
it,
take
Stug.
care of it.
You
Oh, okay,
love
okay.
doing
That
it
was-
so much.
I do love doing it. Thank you.
It's dead.
I appreciate it.
I love the
Pookha
purple
can't
blood.
wait to get this so that
Alright.
it's no longer in box content, and he can just sit there and play Warhammer against the party. Oh, I have to make an equal point army? No problem.
Alright.
Easy.
Little spear dies right now.
No way. Yeah. Miss.
It was a
That
20!
daylight's still going.
That was a 20!
No, it's 9.
That's all I got. That's all I,
Which, are you an
Doug, at least you're on the
assassin?
other side.
I am on the other side.
Did
Do
you
I
choose
see anything
assassin
else?
for your
She's
subclass
swashbuckler.
or whatever?
No, I think I'm a swashbuckler.
Oh, okay. Because I know that
mean-
there's a thing, and I can't remember if rogues, like all rogues get it, but it's like, because they have such crappy armor, they basically get to do a reflex saving throw against
That's
attacks.
area of effect abilities.
Well, yeah, normally, but there's also one that's just like, oh, you didn't stab me as hard as you thought.
Struggle move there, and
But I think that
you'd
might be
say,
thief.
you guys
might
got
be
that
thief.
one right.
I don't know.
Those two. And Lumiki's
It's probably level 10 anyway, you know.
Eat it.
Anadius?
Or not.
Let's see here. Ananias has still not been touched. That's good. That's good. He likes that. You know what? He would not appreciate missing. He's gonna do magic missile on one
Not appreciate missing.
because he got pissy about
Yeah.
missing.
Yeah, I get it.
So, I mean, it's a hit.
Sure, roll damage.
I honestly think you just sit there and try and mock them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
No, you get one more. Alright, so that's a level 1 magic missile. Was it level 1?
it is.
Okay. What else you doing?
He is now gonna move up to here, and been like, Nadia stands triumphant on the field of battle, and starts to go through its body, see if he can get anything from its
As music begins to
incorporeal
play.
form.
Ba, 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 ba.
Kiri? You see Anadius trying to
Anadius
pickpocket
does
this
seem like the
ghost
kind of
gnome.
character
A
who'd be a fan of
specter,
managed
you.
democracy, you know?
Nice.
That'll hit.
Wait, is that the spot that Ananias would actually end in?
That's where he is.
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why did it act like it didn't? Did
You
it not
didn't
actually?
Which one were you on? I think I can just drag and drop it.
Oh, okay. The one that was
8?
wounded, the 8, I guess,
6.
Oh, that one's 6.
Yeah, let me
or
just do
6.
this.
Oh,
Boom!
whichever one was wounded.
Boom!
Boom.
Slap it with that arrow. I
Don't
don't know
forget-
how that. I
yeah.
don't know how arrows hurt it, but
The cat.
magic.
I don't think the cat can. I mean, that Lumiki can attack, but I don't know
Give me
that
the
Lumiki can
clamps.
hurt it.
Bounce it.
So Lumiki had
Give
magic
him the
claws.
clan.
Can't pounce. She needs to run start.
She got room. Kind of.
Yeah, back
She'd
up.
have to like
Plus
back
2,
up.
though.
Back up.
She's got to do the...
Wait,
The
I
cat
just
wiggle.
dropped. What happened? That was weird.
You know, if you back up, it'll be fine. I get my.
I dropped it and it like didn't roll.
That's a hit.
Oh, no.
Yep. So hits for half damage, just partially resisted, but still 4 points of damage.
Oh, you don't do magic claw damage, huh?
Does not do
No.
magic claws.
He has a magical collar, not magical claws.
Is it a he?
Juan?
She
I thought you said he. My bad.
And
She has
attack the
magical
one in front of me with my
collar, not
rapier.
magical claws.
With your rapier.
A rapier.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Oh. Still a hit.
Now, are you doing an attack or are you casting a spell?
The second one, I'll do green flame blade.
Wait, no.
Yes. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but oh, you mean your second attack? Sorry, you
Mhm.
did that backwards from my mind.
I know.
Okay.
The damage for the first one. Second attack.
See the heat? And what's Green Flame Blade's leap distance?
Leap?
The flame hits one target, then leaps to another. What's the leap?
5. Darn it,
Okay,
that one's
so that ain't gonna work.
It hits an audience.
It still will hit the first one though. Or yeah, you can light an ice on fire.
No,
You
not
could.
an audience.
Okay. It doesn't
That would be
have to
funny.
leap.
You have to leave. God, I like this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think that does it.
She's like you now.
You let this
Me
happen.
or him?
You let it happen.
I know, but I didn't think it'd go like this. Little spear.
I jump down off of Shalon's shoulder so that I am eye level with this specter, and I
Uh-huh.
take the fine dagger with the rubies and I stab it into their head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Wait, you're gonna use a weapon that you haven't.
No, no. Does she have a magical sword?
No.
Okay.
This is the dagger that
She
I
has
just got?
magical tentacles.
I do have magical
Yeah,
tentacles.
roll with the dagger. You added it to you have it. See where it's that +8? Just pick up where it says +8 and drop it on the specter.
Yes, but
Does it
I
hit?
also
Now put your
Was-
sneak attack on. Do the piercing one. It don't matter. Slashing's fine. Oh crap, now you got 2. It really don't matter in this case. Ship it. Now pick up the damage and drop it on that guy. Yeah, see, it only rolled 1. We're good. Boom, wrecked him. So yeah, you stabbed him. He had 1 hit point, I think.
just the satisfaction of,
Yeah, you got him. He just disintegrates into incorporeal ectoplasm. And after a few moments passing, you guys are out of turns.
well,
Feeling
that's a
good.
way to
Easy. What did you learn? Cat?
go away from the party.
Nothing.
But look at this pretty dagger that I just inaugurated with blood.
I don't think they have blood.
It's purple.
I mean, there's purple something on the map.
What did we learn? We have 2 Stugs now.
Good.
Yeah, true.
Can't go wrong with more stuff.
Can I sleep now?
Do we going north? We coming around? Why am I alone over here?
You jumped over
You
there.
left us.
You can jump back.
Stug, as you continue to walk, you find yourself getting close to the edge of the
Stop! Don't go over there.
end of the light.
Edge of Glory.
Yes, right on the cusp. How long does daylight last, Shalon?
Please tell me
Well,
that
it's
one.
in her globe, so forever.
Yeah,
No, not an hour.
in the drift globe.
No, she said forever.
It's in the drift globe. She just turns it on.
Yeah, the spell light lasts for an hour. What does daylight last for? From the drift globe. You have
An
to read
hour.
it in your inventory.
An hour.
Daylight lasts for an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so we all going across.
It'd be nice not to be alone.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So would well, you know what?
You want me to throw the javelin with some rope over, and we can make a rope bridge?
I hop back into Shalon's hair.
That sounds better than my plan.
I'm sorry. What? I can't. There's a
Y'all
storm
can hear,
in there.
Y'all can hear Stug pretty well, but he can't hear y'all.
Oh, I send message and say yes.
Okay.
Oh, Stug will throw a javelin tied with a rope.
Okay.
I hop on Lumiki's back and we just jump across.
Do I need to make a roll so I don't actually hit someone? Or
I mean,
Why would you ask that question?
I'm more concerned about it sticking into solid stone.
Oh, it doesn't need to, because as long as it makes it over there, someone can grab it and then they can secure it somewhere.
Okay. I don't know what
Right?
they're going to secure it to.
Easy. Lumiki.
Puka, what is the
I hop on Lumiki's back and we just jump across because
you-
can't
you
Lumiki
jump
jump
across.
across easily?
You're across.
Yeah.
What's your question?
I know I can't jump that far. I mean, I don't know.
You are mobile. You can definitely jump that far.
Can I though?
Yes.
Does mobile increase our jump speed? Or jump
It
distance?
increases your speed.
I don't think it has anything to do with jumping, though.
Let's see.
So how long jumping works, so everyone knows what jumping does, how to jump. We're going to learn how to jump now.
Story time. Story time.
Story time. So when you want to jump, you can Oh, hold on. That's a bad. Come on, roll 20 compendium.
Do.
Right.
Do not.
So your
tempt
strength
him.
roll determines how far you can jump. So when you make what's called a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing jump, aka you stand at the distance, you can only jump half that distance.
Okay, so you're saying
So
I need to
what's
make
your
a
strength
running
score?
jump.
Yeah. What's your strength
I'm
score?
not answering that question. So I've got to make I need to make 20 total of my strength score
Do
plus.
you have 20
roll.
strength?
No, I do not have 20 strength.
Okay, well you're not jumping 20 feet then.
Unless I. Okay, I'm misunderstanding then.
Yeah. So when you make a long
Great,
jump,
okay.
you can cover a number of feet up to your strength
I'm
score.
talking about.
Okay. Huh?
Yeah, got it. Okay, I understand now. Fine.
Hey, Stug, are you on fire?
No,
Do you have any smoke on you?
I don't believe in it. It's bad for you.
Damn. I was just going to jump into you and then jump out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
not.
you
Can you-
can't hear us.
Can you make your sword
right.
out of fire?
Yeah, my sword is made
My
of.
sword is fire at the moment.
Yeah, so you can go
Oh,
across the stuck.
If his sword is fire.
Yeah, so you can go
Right.
across.
I'm casting Misty Step.
Marshall.
Wait, what?
I don't have another choice. I
just
have.
threw a-
Your sword is
threw a rope.
fire, Misty
He
Step.
just told you that we have nothing to secure it to.
Just tie it around yourself. I'll pull you in.
Sword of fire,
I am
Misty
not going
Step.
down into that fog.
Stug's harpoon is currently standing at Quentin and Nadia's
I would
feet.
pull you so quick you wouldn't even go down in that fog.
That Quentin said
Stug's
Anadius' feet.
harpoon is currently standing at Quentin and
I'm just saying, I'm
feet.
offering you a way to save your spells.
That's weird conversation. She's standing next to you right now.
Great.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
She Misty Steps.
Oh, hey.
I missed
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
I'm
hey.
I'm not.
Sup?
In this game.
So Quentin and Nadius are standing over there just kind of looking at that harpoon.
Do they wrap the harpoon around them?
Scylla did not
Ananias
travel with the
Ananias
Misty
would,
Step, so she gets blown away.
Oh,
So
Ananias
is
would
it
hold
up
up.
the harpoon and stabs the audience.
Oh, God. No.
Then holds on to the harpoon.
Shalon made sure she was holding on to Syl.
Before I Misty Step.
Make an attack roll. I'm just kidding, Shalon. She's with you.
Well, I
Make
was
an
gonna say,
attack roll.
Put her in her
Quentin,
extra
to
dimensional
stab,
space
or
and bring
just
her
roll
back.
damage.
I'm pretty good with a spear.
Put a hand on her.
Ananias would hold his hand up like rock, paper, scissors for who's going to hold the harpoon. Oh, God. Quentin
he's
attacked
stabbing
Nadius. Yeah. With the harpoon.
Roll damage. What's
I
harpoon
mean,
damage die?
Why did you attack Anadius with the
Quentin
it's a
harpoon?
grabs
javelin,
the
basically.
harpoon.
It's
Quentin
It's 8
grabs the
damage in
harpoon
Anadius.
and jams it into Anadius. And he's latched. He's hooked.
Eris Turtle solves problems.
He's hooked. And Anadius is
Why is that the first problem?
Anadius is now
What?
wailing on the ground.
Okay, pull.
Are you pulling, Slug?
I mean,
No. He's gonna fall down
That's
in
a
there.
Stug question.
do I not pull him? Do I?
What just happened? Why are you
Uh,
attacking him?
So it starts to pull the harpoon back.
All right. So they're drug into the chasm and they fall. Let me do some quick math here. 1, 2, 3. They're
Yeah,
going to
how long was
fall
that harpoon
20
rope?
feet deep into the chasm. That's my approximate
Yep.
width here.
Yep. Mhm.
So they fall into the fog, and then you feel a loud like clunk as they hit the chasm wall on the other side.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
gonna be
And
reeling
you
them
continue
in.
to pull.
Yep.
One moment, Quentin and Anadius. Let me do a roll here.
My
Get
gosh.
some damage for
'Cause
hitting
you
the
did
wall.
fall.
You all
into
are
the
a bunch of
fog.
idiots.
This is why I love my parties.
No.
Let's do this.
Louina, are you ready to kill them yet?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Why are
Don't
you
worry,
mad?
Louina.
I'm
They
not the one
may
who
kill
stabbed
themselves.
Anadius didn't make a deal with the devil.
Eris Turtle is trying to just like make more food for himself.
Eris Turtle is solving problems. Eris Turtle is the leader you need.
We can't even tell Quentin anything because I don't think Quentin's
Nadius
there.
was like rock paper scissors to see who held it, and he just stabs him. It's like
All right, let's see
He
what
chose
happens.
scissors,
I have
but
a
he only had
table.
half of the scissors.
table.
Crap.
What are
Okay.
you saying, crap? What's going on?
Well, because I rolled on my table and the effect is none.
Yeah. See, all we have to deal with Anadius now bleeding from a harpoon wound.
Continue to pull, I guess.
All right.
As you pull them up over the edge, and they seem fine as they emerge from the fog. They're fine.
Except for the fact that there's a harpoon and an audience.
I hope everyone's happy.
Like,
Quentin-
why?
Quentin
I don't
looks down at the harpoon sticking out of.
Quentin,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you? He
Anadius,
could have just
he
held
goes,
onto the front rope.
Someone should probably take care of that.
I've got it. It's mine.
The
And then
crackers
Stug-
over here.
Stug would step on Anadius and pull it out. Like, there we go. I got it. That's it.
Stug, since you're removing it like that, will you give me
all?
another damage roll?
You're
real
pretty
quick?
sure
Oh,
that
no.
you're pretty sure that Eris Turtle is speaking Draconic.
kind
Shalon
of
is
damage
just
do you
beside
do?
I'm
herself.
gonna drop that on Anadius.
What damage do you want me to
Oh,
do to
just,
Anadius?
D6?
A D6?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
What is wrong with you all? I don't understand what just happened. Why did you stab him? He could have just held onto the rope and he could have pulled him through and he would have been just fine. It doesn't even make any sense. What is wrong with you all? How are we going to survive this if our own party members are stabbing and hurting each
I have a
other?
feeling Louina doesn't understand. She's talking to a dragon turtle right
I
now.
have a feeling that
I don't understand.
Kiri is about to go
We need to
insane.
get across the
Just one
chasm.
more damage. No big deal.
I got us
that's what I'm
across
talking
the
about.
chasm. You didn't get
Kiri
us across
is
the chasm.
on her last thread.
You didn't
of
even
sanity.
You didn't even give me a chance. I turned around and you were stabbing him.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eris
He
Turtle
was.
is decisive.
Hey, Kiri? Anadius is on the ground. Can I get a
Eris
good berry?
Turtle applies directly to the forehead.
I don't think one good berry is going to heal that.
He only has
But
one
here-
point of damage.
I go through my hair and I hand Anadius a good berry.
Anadius will eat a good
I'm
berry.
taking 1 point off. He's now
I feel
at
better.
eight- he's now at 8
Eris
wounds.
I
Turtle
have
looks
some.
at you as you hand the berry to Anadius. Expectantly.
He also wants a berry.
You're not hurt. No.
All right.
Stug would be wrapping up his harpoon.
Whoa, it's like I'm drinking
was-
transparent juice.
Whoa, it's like you're drinking the whole world, man.
So it could be like tying up the harpoon again, like, teamwork makes the dream work, guys. We're good. All right.
Filled with Anaudius's blood all over it.
So, on the other side of the chasm, and now
Right.
that y'all are there,
Stug would just say to put some mayo on it.
Hey, guys, I
you
think
should probably
people-
move our circle over top of me.
oh yes, apologies,
Ooh.
sorry. I'll just assume it's there unless otherwise
Okay, great.
stated. You guys can see a large chamber,
Yay.
a large cavern
Okay.
off to the north. That
Yes.
seems to previously have had some dwellings. The dwellings are filled with bodies
Oh,
of small humanoid forms.
This is where I on the
dwarves,
side.
gnomes.
They do appear to be gnomes. And again, the whole place just seems to be in ruin.
I mean, it's a lot of work, but we could really spruce this up a little.
Aside from
Like it
that,
down
the
here.
passage there's a passage. Really, this chamber opens up, and then there's a passage to y'all south as well.
This is not natural. And I also don't think we really need to be down here anymore. I'm really confused. I don't think Isavra's going to be down here. I think that guy was lying to us the whole time because he was just trying to get us killed.
I
Then
think
why did we
where
come
is
down
he?
here? Why do we come down
He's
here?
dead.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. They killed him.
I dropped him.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
in the
I
weird
forgot.
fog thing.
I
Hey, we should set up a camp over here and sleep or something. Don't we have
We
like
don't
a
have
shield?
time to sleep.
So, Little Spirit, I will say,
South then?
just to really set the scene here, you're
Oh, no.
currently standing like on a pile of dead gnomes
No,
Bros.
right there.
Great choice.
you're also outside of
In
this.
different levels of decay.
I can see.
Some fully rotted, like
No, the
exposed
circle is
bone.
protecting you from them.
I mean, I would
Another
say,
one came.
yeah, I would say it's been anywhere between a couple months to maybe,
Decades.
yeah, at least I would say a couple months of
Oh.
the body's just sitting there.
Do any of the bodies have crackers on them?
No, they're all moldy.
Did you do an investigation? That's what I'm talking about.
I
You know
did.
exactly what I was going to look for. So you start to rummage through the bodies. As, limbs fall away and separate from torsos and clothes kind of,
Yeah, don't need those.
yeah, they're kind of scattered and just combined with the decaying remnants. You start looking through what you imagine to be potentially the remnants of pockets, checking just about anywhere you've seen crackers before. You check some mouths too. You've seen crackers in there.
AFK for a sec.
But you don't find any crackers, sadly, as you look.
Do I
Give it a good
hesitate with some of the loose teeth that I find in the
Try
mouths?
munching on the bones.
You can.
It
Yeah.
might be a little bit. It might be crackers.
Yeah, you don't get a taste of crackers.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry.
Eh.
Bite the bone.
You think that you have stumped Eris Turtle with your comments, but actually Eris Turtle has just turned inward and is trying to think if it's possible to make crackers out of bones.
I mean, bone meal. Yeah.
You just gotta chop it up thin enough.
I mean, corpse starch is a thing, right?
It's a corpse starch.
Stug would start moving south. Guys, we gotta keep moving. This is the way.
How do you know it's the way?
I feel it.
You feel it?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to look ahead?
But no, you should.
I mean, I'm looking pretty much as far as I can.
Pookha. It's 11:30.
What's that
Oh.
mean?
Night.
Shalon,
I've
Net
been up
wants to go to
since
bed.
4:30.
Okay, so we get like 2 more hours? Is that what y'all want?
I'm in.
No? Okay. I feel like we have a split party.
I just need to get my cereal milk flavored heroin out of the car, and I'll be good to go.
You know what I want right now? Like I have a distinct craving for. I'm gonna share
All right, I'm
this
back.
with you guys. Like
A milkshake.
I want some Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
oh yeah. Like,
I think
really
I
want
still
some
have some
Cinnamon Toast
Cinnamon
Crunch,
Toast Touch.
but I want some Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. And a second runner-up is some.
Sorry, did I
Captain
mess
Crunch.
something up by going AFK? I come
I was
back
gonna
and
say,
you're
are you
talking
still
about
stuck
needing
on the
cinnamon toast crunch milk.
No.
Louina, I was trying to
the
convince him that it's
burrito truck
11:30 and
Salon
we
has
should
proposed
probably...
that it's time to end
Guys, we
the
made
Oh,
we
adventure
God.
made some good distance.
for
We
the
could go like one more room.
Savra's in the
tired.
next room.
One more room.
Savra's
might
in the
bring
next
down
room!
craziness.
It'll be months before we
Stugger,
save her at this
you
rate.
continuing on there?
I mean, that's as far as I'm going because I can't see farther than the 60.
That's
I think.
Yeah, you
true,
can't
that's
see around the
true.
corner.
He's like impatiently waiting at the edge of the light,
Yeah,
as
sure,
if it
maybe
were
just
like
5
the
more
edge of
minutes
the
exploring,
screen.
right?
5 more
We'll
minutes
just
to
do
explore.
5 more minutes of exploring.
I was saying,
No,
let's
it's
say-
fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. We'll call it. It's
I
11:30.
moving to
Right.
20 feet.
Okay. If only he got that
So
light
I
around
can-
the corner.
So that I can hand him the drift globe and say, here.
Oh. Stug, she hands you a drift globe, and as you grab it,
That's
it
what I'm
seems to
talking about.
hold like you hold it, and you tap it, and
Yeah.
it hovers. It hovers around you.
Over me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Later, suckers.
You make your way through these
That's
caverns,
fine, you're the only
and
one who can see.
air,
Stugcat's gate! He was here all along!
as you press in here, the air seems to be letting up a little bit.
What do you mean letting? Oh, how hard it's blowing at us?
Yeah.
We can hear without screaming at each other.
Yeah, just
I've just been talking inside of
letting
y'all's head
up
the whole
a
time.
hair. There seems to be like spiraling caverns all over the place.
All right. This looks not like what I need. Savra's not here. Moving up.
Stug, where are you going?
I'm being a hero. And that's what heroes do.
Since when does Stug want to be a hero?
He wants to be the very best and get back
This-
at that girl.
Does he tell us that the
No.
wind is let up? Of course
No.
not. You know, this whole communication thing is what got you in trouble in the first place. Why not speak to us?
I mean, you guys talk in my head all the time, so.
What? I mean, Kiri does. Who else does?
Well, I can message now.
Yeah, she does
Oh.
message.
One moment here. Sorry, you moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
follow
just
him
moved
around
up,
the
yeah.
corner.
Okay, yep. So,
Well, keep him
if
inside.
you
I
guys
suppose.
just follow along,
I'm
Stug,
following
Stug,
everybody,
you
too.
start to see as you continue to move deeper into
Yes.
this chasm here.
Yes.
You see just a faint. There's something. There's some sort of room or right at the edges of your vision on the light. You can see.
Mhm.
I'll say you can see one individual that seems to be chained to the wall, suspended there. And there seems to be more to this room. The floor
Sorry,
seems
can
to
you-
almost become tile.
Is it over here? Like
Sorry, at the far end there.
like
See where my arrow is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
The
Stug's moving
floor
again.
seems to almost
Can
turn
I-
into tile right
mean-
there a little bit.
Okay. I can't really tell what it is. Can I get like a silhouette or
Silhouette?
is there, I mean, you say it's a person.
He wants to get closer.
Yeah, yeah.
wants
So
to
it's
know
a
if it's
humanoid.
Savra.
You see a humanoid figure. Small, petite, maybe female. You can't tell. Clothes are just tattered. Pretty dark skin.
Stug would yell back, "This way!" And then he's gonna run 30 again.
That's what I was waiting for.
There you go.
Yeah. As you
got it, baby.
approach and the drift globe comes with you, anyone else going to move in the background there?
Yeah.
I'm just going to at least stay in the light.
Ananias and
Ananias
Kiri,
is
get where
gonna
you're
be
going
moving
to
slow.
be before I open my mouth.
Ananias likes to, sit in the back for a little bit. Like,
Okay.
he ain't ever the first one through it. You know what I'm
assuming
saying?
you guys are all just following Stugs. As long as you don't get
Yeah,
past
I
Stug.
mean,
Where do you want to be, Kiri?
hold on, let me get in this room. I can't. Oh, my map isn't right.
Never playing the map.
And I would
Nope.
say at this point, Syl can kind of fly Shalon, but like at
Oh.
half speed. Okay.
She's still on my shoulder up here
Sure,
with me.
sure.
We got the bird back. 8 toots.
Kinda.
All right. So you guys see a room, and this looks sort of like basically looks like a torture chamber. There's a drow hanging on the wall, 2 humans, an Aarakocra. And they're suspended from hooks connected to chains, and blood is pulling beneath them. You see like bugs and insects kind of skittering along the floor, and down the walls, and crawling around the victims, and they seem to be kind of faintly struggling and rasping and moaning. While the wind just kind of kicks up debris through this room, like you see little dust tornadoes, and you're like, "Oh, those are cool." As you look at them, they're cool every time you see them. It never gets old, really. And just tattered clothing, broken weapons scattered all over the place, and it seems to be a slab of a table in the middle with various different sharp instruments kind of laid out upon it. The prominent feature, though, is a creature who
I'm
seems
sorry.
to have
I'm listening.
kind of dark green skin, 2 large wings protruding from his back, almost like bat-like wings. He has 2 horns coming out of his head.
Okay. Easy.
And he's holding
You say he's green?
green
He says
skin.
green.
He's holding.
No, he said he's
holding.
holding.
I said he's holding. Dude, show me your. He's holding a very large axe. Well, not holding. It's kind of laid up against the. What is all this movement going on here? It's kind of laid up against the table, like humongous. The axe is bigger than Stug. And Stug's big.
Bigger than me. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this entity's far larger than you. Laying up against the table, and his back is turned to the party.
And he's got wings?
Yes. Yeah, as y'all approach. And he hears your approach, and he turns, and his wings kind of flash out. He stands about almost 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Just humongous, just riddled with muscle. It's basically a grizzly bear.
But he's got horns, big axe.
Yeah, horns.
Does he
big
look like he
wings.
was previously covered in mayonnaise?
Maybe. He's pretty smooth. Yeah.
It's important for
He
plot
kind of
later.
turns, his wings come back or open up, and he looks over the party appraisingly, and you see him sit down one of his torture implements and pick up his axe and says, "This ought to be fun." And that's where we'll pick up.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna die.
Any idea what that is? Any idea what that is? Anyone?
There's
You
only one deep voice Eris turtle in this room.
don't know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. I mean, maybe Kiri does, but me, don't know. Have a clue.
Hey,
So
thanks for
let me-
DMing, baby.
Maryland Department of Transportation thanks
Thanks
you
for the
for
game.
your time.